This is Sean O'Malley, and you're watching Full-Time MMA. Don't be a bagel-biting, bagel-bitch boy, bagel-bitch back.
Prince the producer.
Dana just replied to my text last night. I sent him one, and I asked who's next. He told me Jose. Show sweeter than a motherfucking Tootsie Roll. If Jose, so I told him no. In my text last night, I sent him one, and I asked who's next. He told me Jose, so I told him no sweat. I'ma fold him like a taco, I'ma beat him half to death. It's Sean O'Malley, bitch. Don't let these looks fool you, I'm always down to kick ass. And no, I'm not a racist, but I'll pound a spick fast. If you get up in my way, you're my route to the cash. I apologize, cause y'all sensitive as fuck. I know y'all gon' cry, but I'm a little drunk and I'm always high. I've been smoking on some skunk, sipping on some wine. Welcome to the Sugar Show, sweeter than a motherfucking Tootsie Roll. If you didn't know, then you wouldn't know. At UFC 229, I'm sending shots like a scared white man at a black with a hoodie on. And my bitch got a booty going, got my woody on. Made it hard to even make it through the song, but I had to, cause I had to do you wrong. Had to let the world know I'm about to smoke you like I do a bone, motherfucker. Astro. My weight is down, got cardio. That's how you already know. The snake is here and about to take another motherfucker's belt. Make him feel some shit that he ain't never felt. I tried to warn him. I tried to warn him. Yeah. Give it to him like a give and go. My weight is down, I'm in sicko mode. Hold up, TJ, I'ma shut that shit down. Cause you can't fuck with me at 125 pounds. I just came off a win over the GOAT, Mighty Mouse. Ain't no way you can win, can't nobody stop me now. Give me my belt, I'm gonna stop him in the first round. And if I can't stop him, I'll take him down over and over. Do what I gotta do to win the round. If I gotta wrestle, I'ma get him down and hold him down. If I gotta strike, I'ma punch this nigga in his mouth. If I gotta choke him, I'ma gone ahead and choke him out. Either way, I'm about to show him where I'm at, pound for pound. Give me respect, give me my check. January 19th is going down. Yeah, they wishing, they wishing, they wishing, they wishing, they wishing on me. It's Tony time, bitch, I don't care who's fucking with me. Staying away from tiramisu's a struggle for Khabib. You don't wanna fight, you wanna cuddle with me. My elbows are knives and I'ma cut you with these. I don't really give a fuck who's with me. If this fat fuck will make weights a big mystery. If you were smart, then you would probably pick me. To submit Khabib at UFC 223. To submit Pettis at UFC 229. Tony time. Tony time. I knock out, sometimes I choke. I might be the lightweight GOAT. If my leg didn't get broke, would've probably beat Khabib. Then moved up and fought with Lee. Either wait for GSP. You don't wanna mess with me. Tony time. Tony time. I knock out, sometimes I choke. Somebody grab him some chicken. This fucking guy is fat. How the fuck he gonna beat me? And Volkov just put this guy on his back. I hope you know no one is scared of you, especially not DC. And you can call me Daniel Cormier or Double Chips. You know you cannot beat me. And yeah, I'm talking to Lewis. If you want to scrap, we can do this. I know that you're black. I know you're a beast. I know that you're fat and you're stupid. I'm back on my bullshit and lacking my cool. At UFC 230, I'll spaz on this fool. He's not gonna beat me because he's lacking the tools. This nigga can't breathe when he's splashing the pool. No cardio, hope. And it's probably gonna show when I take him down and I beat him up. Cause that's all that I know. They call me Daniel Cormier. I'm coming to defend my title. If he think that he can beat me, then this motherfucker's psycho. Bitch, I'm gone. I'm sick of your bad back and you're still fat. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being black and wearing MAGA hats. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of you getting smashed and then coming back. Let's talk about it. Or we can get dirty at UFC 230 and you can get sparked about it. I'm sick of your bad back and you're still fat. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of you being black and wearing MAGA hats. Let's talk about it. I'm sick of you getting smashed and then coming back. Let's talk about it. Or we can get dirty at UFC 230 and you can get sparked about it. What is going on, full-time family? It is time for the UFC on ESPN's debut. The very first main card. I just watched Aljamain Sterling versus Jimmy Rivera. It was a great fight. Phenomenal performance from our boy Aljamain Sterling. Unanimous decision. He stayed in kicking range, which made it just so difficult for Jimmy Rivera. Jimmy Rivera just looked out of his element. Jimmy Rivera, I believe, was, 21-1 coming into this fight? I mean, he don't lose. He don't fucking lose. He lost to Marlon Moraes, but, I mean, Jimmy Rivera is one of the best bantamweights in the world. Now, Aljamain Sterling, I mean, you could argue, outclassed him in there. Jimmy Rivera didn't look like himself. Aljamain Sterling looked like one of the best bantamweights in the world, which he is. Which he is. He's a guy that don't got the politics on his side. He lost 2 split decisions. I was talking about this with my boy the other day. Man, fuck a split decision. Ain't it real weird, you know what I'm saying? You don't ever see Paige Van Zandt or fucking Sage Northcutt or Wonder Boy. They don't lose, split decisions. How come they don't ever get fucking robbed? Another topic for another day. My boy Aljamain Sterling, he lost 2 split decisions, unfortunately. The first 2 losses on his record. Then Marlon Moraes, an accidental KO. But other than that, this man is unblemished. So Aljamain Sterling looking to get a bigger fight now. Hopefully, he said, I'll rematch Marlon Moraes. I honestly feel like he got lucky. And that ain't no cop-out. That ain't no cop-out when he says, I feel like he got lucky. Marlon Moraes, after the fight, said, I didn't even mean to knock him out. I was going to throw a kick, and he just ducked into it. Boom. I didn't mean that. That wasn't my intention there. Aljamain feels like if we got a full fight, I'll beat that man. You can have a similar argument with Aldo McGregor. What happens if the fight don't go 13 seconds? I'm just saying Aljamain Sterling needs a fight with a top 3 ranked guy. That division with TJ now might have to fight Cejudo again. Dominic Cruz might be on the comeback. Cody Garbrandt just got a win. Maybe we see Aljamain Sterling versus Cody Garbrandt somewhere, but I'm looking forward to seeing Aljamain Sterling get a big fight, especially after a big win, the unanimous decision over Jimmy Rivera. So salute to the Funk Master Aljamain Sterling. Hit that one time for him. And we got some great fights coming up on the main card now. And we're going to be started off by Andre Fili versus Myles Jury. Pretty much every fight on this main card, it's hard to tell who's going to win. Every single one of these fights, anybody can win. Literally every single one. Toss-up, Andre Fili versus Myles Jury. Slight edge to Myles Jury for me, but Fili's not someone to count out, fighting out a team alpha male experience, a lot of UFC experience. I mean, the real deal. He can win this fight. Vicente Luque's a monster. Knocked out all 7 of his wins in the UFC, but he's lost both fights that went to decision. Hasn't shown the best gas tank. So even though he's a favorite in this fight, what happens if this fight goes to the 3rd round? Brian Barberena, he's been the underdog before. That's a good fight. Alex Caceres versus Kron Gracie. Alex Caceres has about 5 times more UFC fights than Kron Gracie has pro fights. But Kron Gracie is a submission specialist, 4-0. He hasn't fought in about 2 years. But Alex Caceres has lost like 7 of his 11 losses by submission, so it's still a hell of a matchup. Anybody can win. Are you going to pick Kron Gracie because of the last name? Or Alex Caceres, who actually has been actively fighting in the UFC? I mean, another great fight. Anybody can win. Cynthia Calvillo versus Courtney Casey. Courtney Casey's, out of all these fights, she's probably got the least chance to win, but she still has a chance to win because she's going to probably be the biggest, strongest girl Calvillo has fought to date. So it's going to be a little harder to just out-grapple a girl like Courtney Casey, even though Cynthia Calvillo has been fighting beasts throughout her career, and I'm picking her to win this fight. Courtney Casey's fighting for her career. Her back's against the wall. Don't count her out. And then, of course, the co-main event, Paul Felder versus James Vick. We know that's a pick'em. Who wins this one? They fight 10 times, it might go 5-5. And then Ngannou versus Velasquez. Great matchup for Velasquez as far as style matchup, but he hasn't been active. He's coming back off of injury, off of layoff. I mean, and if you've been keeping up with MMA, Cain Velasquez hasn't been training a whole lot of MMA. I'm sure he did a fight camp for this fight. But we've seen Luke Rockhold going and training down in where's he been training? California? He's been training in Miami. He's been training in Florida, in Coconut Beach. Because there hasn't been no bodies for him to train with because Cain's been injured. Khabib, when he's in Russia, whenever DC's not fighting. Luke Rockhold don't got bodies to train with like that. I mean, so ideally, in my mind, I'm thinking Cain Velasquez hasn't been just over there just training with these guys in their camps. I'm sure he had his own training camp for this fight, but how much has he been training fighting in his time off? Even though it's a great matchup for him. And fucking Ngannou just knocked out Curtis Blades, who's one of the best wrestlers in the heavyweight division actively. Actively, Curtis Blades is a fucking monster, and Ngannou just knocked him out in his last fight. So, anybody's fight on all of these is going to be a great fight night, man. And I'm sure Andre Fili versus Miles Jury is probably going to be underway soon. But let's pull up the chat. And thank you to John Doe for the $4.99 in the super chat when the stream was starting. I just saw that. Thank you very much for the $4.99 in the super chat from John Doe. Salute to Stockton Slaps on the remasters as well. Thomas Blackbird says Vic needs one after the loss to Gaethje. He needs this one. He does need it. He does need it. It would be a good bounce back win for him, and if he loses, you got to wonder where he falls in this division. 15 to top 10 guy, but I mean it's a stacked division, but it would be a big bounce back win for Vic. Reset your stream or something, bro. Oh, are we lagging? Oh shit, we lagging? Oh no. Have we been lagging this whole time, you guys? Let me know in the chat. If so, my bad. The fight's going to be starting soon. CSH Combat Sports in the building. Full Time is live. What's going on, Coach? John Doe in the building. Bermudez versus O'Malley. Is that official? And let us know. And let me know if we're still buffering. Are we still buffering, guys? Let me know in the chat. I got us direct connected, so we should be good. All right, this fight's going to be starting soon. Hopefully we're not lagging. Pretty sure I got everything closed out. Velasquez, baby, another 100 for me. Come on, says Chris Rojas. MVP, thanks for the one. Boy, one with the early super chat. Salute, fans, says Gary Kendrick Jr. Thank you very much. It's getting better full time, but it was very bad earlier. We are lagging. Hey, babe, will you shut that off? Not the TV. We turn that off? John Doe says, you're good for me? Okay. Because I thought that was a great fucking intro, so I hope it's not all ruined by lag. But, all right, the fight started, guys. First fight of the night, Andre Fili versus Miles Jury. Let's get the fight clock on the screen. Hopefully we're not lagging for you guys. Mute this so you guys can't hear it. And if we're lagging, we'll try and get those issues fixed. All right. Andre Fili starting off in the center of the octagon. Pumping out that jab. Inside leg kick from Miles Jury. Looks like the fighters attempt to trade hooks there. Fili's looking like he's being a little more active here. Punch to the body. Tries to counter the hook. Andre Fili changing level. Showing a good jab. Lands another left jab there. He's moving his feet. Fili's he's a little funky in here. Maybe getting the rub from Aljamain Sterling. Ooh, big right hand from Feely lands. Nice straight right hand clipped Miles Jury right there. Andre Feely's feeling it, man. He's in the building and he's feeling himself tonight. Andre Feely controlling the center of the octagon, inside leg kick, still working that nice jab in this fight. He's filling out. He's found his range a lot sooner than Miles Jury in this fight. Nice outside leg kick from Andre Feely. Another jab there to touch Miles Jury up top. Inside leg kick just touches Miles Jury there. Feely's a lot more loose right now, a lot more active. Miles Jury, maybe he'll come on a little bit more as the fight starts. He's a little more stiff in here. Nice stiff right hand over the top from Miles Jury. He lands a good shot there. Feely still continuing to press forward, keep that jab in Miles Jury's face. Inside leg kick from Andre Feely. Another jab from Feely. Connects. Changing levels, Andre Feely. Training out of Team Alpha, my man. Never sleep on those guys wrestling. Even though he's, landing higher output with the strikes. Busted up Miles Jury's nose, man, with that jab. Lands another jab. Now Miles Jury's nose is busted up a little bit here. Maybe that's the end. Miles Jury, now he feels like he's starting to get a little looser, though. That's what Miles Jury needed. Inside leg kick lands from Andre Feely. Now I'm seeing Miles Jury changing levels, firing an outside leg kick there. Feely's constantly changing levels and working that jab. Outside leg kick from Miles Jury. Ooh, nice jab there from Feely. Minute 57 seconds left in the first round. These guys still in the center of the octagon. Feely doing a good job keeping Miles Jury at the end of his jab. Inside leg kick from Miles Jury. Miles Jury just slipped that jab there. Sit back and countered. Now he's got his own jab working. There he goes. Now Miles Jury starting to work his own jab. Starting to wake up. Here he comes. Now he's loose. Look at him, man. He just needed a little bit. He shook it off. Now he's coming forward. Little jump knee misses there. He's smiling now. Yo, Miles Jury's feeling himself right now. Okay, he's getting loose. Outside leg kick. That's crazy how much looser he is now. Now he's in here having fun. Eats a little outside leg kick and walks through it there. Now he's the one controlling the action. Yo, a body kick there from Miles Jury. And a nice jab. Inside leg kick from Andre Feely, though, and a right hand over the top followed. Coming forward with that jab. This is a good fight. Little oblique kick attempted there from Feely. Miles is still coming forward, though, a little bit. He's pressing the action now. Good jab, though, from Feely. Ooh, he hits a spinning back fist there. And it looks like it drops Feely against the fence. I'm not sure if he tripped or if it was from the spinning back fist. Miles Jury tried to follow it up with the high kick. Feely's back out of it now. He throws a high kick of his own, moving back to the center of the octagon. Okay, nice jab from Feely. He's getting back to working. An inside leg kick from Miles Jury. Oh, they're swinging. They started swinging leather in the middle. Miles Jury looks like he punches Andre Feely's shoulder, and Andre Feely comes back with the big right hand. Landed pretty clean. Round 2 on the way. Hey. $2 donation in the super chat from Gary Kendrick Jr. Saludos, familia. Yo, gracias, Gary Kendrick Jr. Much appreciated, brother. My favorite fight companion in stream, says Lizzie Torres. Yo, salute to Lizzie Torres in the chat. David C says, Jury looking like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Got his shit punched by my Andre Feely. And if you... Okay, I'm not going to finish. David C in the building. Hassan Musamwir. Your fight. It's already 1 minute left in the first fight. And on mine, we just got to, we're on commercial break. So, If I'm a little behind you, it's because I'm streaming and watching a stream, so there's going to be a little delay. It's not going to be on live to the minute with you guys. So you can either, like, rewind it so you set it on the same time, or try not to spoil the fights. Dominic Cruz on the desk. It was fun to hear him calling the bantamweight bout between Jimmy Rivera and Aljamain Sterling. You're about 2 minutes back. Maybe I need a new stream. Okay, let me find a new stream. Let me go to this Ripple real quick. My bad. Maybe I just need a better stream. I'm going to the Ripple that was shared in the chat. Okay, I'm seeing a left hand down the pipe from Miles Jury. Alright, I'm on the Ripple stream now. Let me fix the fight clock so you guys know exactly where I'm at. Let's see. Here we go. Fight clock on the screen. And we're in the second round. 4 minutes and 39 seconds left. There we go. All right, back to the fight. Now Miles Jury, man, he's in the fight now. Still, he's coming forward in the second round, controlling the action in the center of the octagon, coming forward with his own jab, walking through these inside leg kicks from Andre Fili. Lands a nice jab of his own. Miles Jury, he's in this fight now. He was a little asleep in the beginning. He's up now. That self-defense kicked in. All right, you gonna quit punching me once he smelled blood? Because, you know, he punched him in the nose. He literally smelled blood. Even though it was his own, but it got Miles Jury in action. Nice little straight left from Miles Jury. Fili trying to throw a high kick there. Looks like it slaps the underarm of Miles Jury. Center of the octagon, Miles Jury still willing to engage here. But he's willing to bang with him, though. Miles Jury's getting his confidence, but that don't mean Fili's going away. You know, you ain't got to be scared to get your ass whooped. Andre Fili willing to stand in there and trade leather with him, swinging some big shots. And in the first round, he actually got the better of the exchange. There, looks like hit the shoulder a little bit. Miles Jury looking to land an inside leg kick. Fili looking for the counter, though. Another nice jab by Andre Fili, followed by an inside leg kick. Good combinations put together by Andre Fili, even though he's circling on his back foot on the inside of the octagon. Ooh, good 1-2 from Miles Jury. Both of those land. Fili's still in there. Miles Jury throws a little oblique kick. Another stiff left and followed by a right hook by Miles Jury. Good jab there. But Fili's always got at least a jab to fire back with. He ain't just eating nothing. Still being active. Nice little spinning jump kick from Andre Fili to the body of Miles Jury. Jab to the body. Jab up top from Andre Fili. Another stiff jab there from Fili. Right on the chin of Miles Jury. Ooh, 1-2 from Andre Fili. And followed by another jab. But that 1-2 was pow. He cracked him with both of those. He wasn't even able to fully extend his arm low-key. Because there was so much. There wasn't enough space. Just boom, right in your fucking kisser. Andre Fili now on his front foot in the center of the octagon, controlling the action. Coming forward, still changing levels. You've been doing a good job changing levels all fight. Firing these jabs. Miles Jury coming forward now. Lands a jab. Body kick from Andre Fili. Returned. These guys are throwing jabs at each other. Ooh, good kick to the body from Miles Jury. Back to the center of the octagon. Andre Fili circles. Lands a nice jab there. No takedown attempts at all in this fight so far. Nice little stand-up battle. Good jab from Andre Fili with 1:10 left in the second round. He's in the center of the octagon. Miles Jury looking to counter. Nice jab from Andre Fili to the body. Changing levels, and Miles Jury lands a big spinning back fist Now he's looking to. There's 49 seconds left. Feli's got to recover. Miles Jury's over the top, landing elbows. Feli's trying to hold on to him and recover. That spinning back fist just was a huge momentum swing for Miles Jury. Now he's in full mount. He's in full mount with 30 seconds left. Not a whole lot of time to work. That could have stole this round for him. He's pushing Andre Fili down, looking to land elbows over the top. Andre Fili trying to buck him off. Showing good defense so far. Into full guard, Andre Fili is. These guys are laughing. Somebody joked or some shit. Jury's laughing. Fili's laughing. That's hilarious. He's on his back and he couldn't stop laughing. He's in Andre Fili's guard. Round is over. Spinning back fist. That forearm right to Andre Fili's chin. Dropped him down. Miles Jury tried to follow it up and finish the fight. Wasn't able to quite finish it. Not enough time. But that could have stole the round. Finished the round in top position as well. So, we'll see how that goes. It could be 1-1 now. If that was enough. I mean, they evened it out, it looks like, on the live stats. So, this third round could decide the fight. It's been a great fight so far. Nice stand-up battle. Both guys swinging leather at times. A lot of jabs, peppering each other up, body kicks. Someone says, blame it on Paul Daly in the chat. Speaking of Paul Daly, how about the Paul the Wrestler Daly? My favorite female flyweight, KGB Lee, is a threat in this bitch, says Leon Dubson. You mean KKK? No, I'm just kidding. I gotta turn these fights down in my ear. I'm blowing my fucking eardrums. Holy snaps. All right, round 3 is about to be underway. Coach still in the building. Salute to the coach. Everybody make sure you check out the coach's channel. Boxing and WMA is his specialty. Make sure you subscribe, like, and subscribe the video. Like the videos. 20 times Man United in the building. We got round 3 underway now. Let's get the fight clock on the screen. All right. Miles Jury in the center of the octagon to start the left. Miles Jury in the center of the octagon to start the third round. Nice jab to the body, Andre Fili, as he moves in. Gains control of the center and takes control of the action. Now he's pressing forward here. Working off that jab, switching stances. Tries to land a heavy body kick. Looks like it's blocked though, but Fili does land a nice jab after that. Andre Fili still looking fresh in this third round, changing levels, using that jab. Miles Jury eats a jab and waves him forward. Come on. They're having fun in there. Ooh, nice right hand from Andre Fili. Sticks him there with two left jabs right after that. Having success with the hands. Nice little left jab there from Miles Jury. Ooh, Andre Fili tries to fucking decapitate Miles Jury with a high kick, but just out of range. It sounded like he slapped something, though. Fili's landed already some nice jabs in this third round. Little jab there from Miles Jury, though. But Fili lands a jab of his own, followed by right hand. Miles Jury trying to wave him forward. Hey, ain't going back and forth with you. Full-time UFC, how are you doing, young man? Luke is here, chat. Yo, Stewie is in the building. $2 in the chat. Thank you very much, Luke. Okay, sounded like a racism term. Oh, snaps. All right, let's get back to this fight. Thank you very much for the 2 in the super chat. Luke Thomas. We got Miles Jury coming forward, trying to slip an uppercut followed by a hook. Looks like they connected, but Miles Jury is still connecting with his jab, man, and he's got Miles Jury busted up a little bit here. Face busted up, but Andre Fili's got, his nose is a little red too. It's Rudolph versus Rudolph in here, it ain't just one-sided anymore. But in this third round, I think Andre Fili's taking off with these jabs. Jab, jab, 2 left jabs. Miles Jury, going to, wave him forward after that. I don't think that's going to help on the judges' scorecards, because those are touching you. Ooh, nice right hand from Miles Jury, followed by a nice, stuck him with the left jab, too. Okay, but Andre Fili ain't going nowhere. Fires back a jab. He ain't going nowhere. He's still changing levels. Happy tagging him. Miles Jury tries to land that spinning back fist to get in there. Andre Fili out of the way this time.
He tried to land it again there, boy. Spinning back fist. He hurt him with it in that second round. Andre Fili still pressing forward, controlling the center of the octagon, working that jab, keeping Miles Jury on his back foot. Miles Jury now back closer to the cage. And Fili lands a jab to the body, looking fresh, still fresh on his feet. Fili could be in the main event, man. His cardio looks phenomenal for this fight. He could have went 5 rounds tonight, still landing that jab, still changing levels, still moving on his feet. Still looking good. Outside leg kick from Andre Fili. Jab fired after that. 1 minute 15 seconds left to go in this fight. Center of the octagon. Miles Jury front kick to the body. Andre Fili, a little bit of dancing. A little bit of feinting. Not a whole lot. Both fighters landed a jab there. 52 seconds left. Andre Fili just starting to pick him apart, really. I mean, he really has been in this third round. Nice right hand from Miles Jury. But Andre Fili, he comes back over with that jab, though. Body kick from Andre Fili lands. 33 seconds left in the fight. Miles Jury's probably going to need something big. But you never know. You never know. But Fili is looking good. Hey! Imbuli Chorinos, $2 in the super chat. Thank you very much, Imbuli, for the 2 in the super chat. That is much appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the fights and the fight companion. Miles Jury now pressing forward. Only 10 seconds left, though. Andre Fili fires outside leg kick. Miles Jury showing some nice aggression at the end of this fight, but the fight is over. Too little, too late, I believe. We will see how the judges score this fight. We're going to a decision. Miles Jury's raising his hands. It's in the judges' hands now. I think, man, I think Fili. Just going off what I saw, I'm going Fili. On my scorecards, I got Fili. I think he won 1 and 3, and 2 was questionable. So, Miles Jury's biggest move in the fight was in that second round where he landed that spinning back fist. But before that, I don't even know if he was winning that round. He might have stole the round with that, and he finished the round in top position. So maybe you give Miles Jury the second round, but I think Fili still probably won 2. That was a phenomenal fight and performance from Andre Fili. See if he gets his hands raised when we come back from commercial break. Who do you guys think won the fight? And Bully says, that's commentator right next to Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas says, nah, I don't know who Stewie is, though. Sorry for calling you Luke, Stewie. Thanks, dog. I do clapbacks, not Snapchat, says David C. This actually is a pretty damn good fight, says Gary Kendrick Jr. Yeah, I think so as well. Let's see how this hyperbole and hypothesis systematically works out here. So, what the fuck? I deleted my social media. I'm training to be a fighter. Okay, Trey Young. That's good, man. I mean, social media keep you distracted for sure. It's not what you need if you're trying to focus on a goal. So that's a good idea, man. Hype job with a padded record, but Rouse is Gary Kendrick Jr. I don't know about hype job with a padded record, man, but anybody can get caught. Didn't he get knocked out? Didn't he get knocked out? I didn't actually watch the fight live, but yeah, man, we'll see what happens in his next fight. I don't know if he's all the way done. Luke Saunders, he's not a complete scrub, man. He's lost some fights. All 3 judges score this contest for the winner by unanimous decision. Andre Touchy Fili. Good win for Andre Fili there, for sure. Andre Touchy Fili wins the very first fight, UFC on ESPN on the main card. Were the prelims on ESPN? I'm not sure. Andre Fili said, I would like to do a little more, but the jab was working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He said, I'm built like an alien. I got long arms. Got to do what I got to do. You gotta dish yourself all that much, you know what I'm saying? Downed this fight, downed his he downed this fight like I wanted to do more. Then he downed himself. I looked like an alien. Like, damn, bro, give yourself some credit, bro. Good. That was a good ass fight, dog. That was a good fight. Where'd you get with your UFC ticket fund? I don't know. What's it at? Let's see. YouTube stream. I think we're like $43. But I haven't added like today's super chats, and the super chats, you know, don't come till the end of the month, and then they take like 30% of them or something. But I haven't added those yet from today. But yeah, I mean, I haven't been, you know, I've been working a lot outside of YouTube, so I ain't just been on here a lot. But yeah, Andre Fili, big win. UFC on ESPN. Groundbreaking. That was history. This is a big card to be on for any fighter, especially to be the first fight. Andre Fili, over a very legitimate opponent. Miles Jury is a really good fighter. So, next, you guys think Brian Barberena can pull off the upset? Let me know. I think it's going to be a good fight. Vicente Luque could come out here and knock out Brian Barberena. That's a real possibility, but Sugar Show Sean O'Malley in the building. And Carla Esparza. We got the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier. Okay, Henry Cejudo in the building with his daughter, I believe. I would imagine. They look alike. I didn't know Henry Cejudo had a daughter. I'm live, but I haven't yet. But I need to. Brian Barberena versus Vicente Luque coming up. Simp segment soon, says Trey Young. Oh, I got you, bro. We got a commercial break right now. I want to see what that Gracie kid has to show, says Jay Skills. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one for sure. Luke Thomas says, I did troll Molly Whopper. He gave me his info. Thought I was Luke real quick. Yo, chill. Chill, bro. You are crazy. Given your name said, did anyone else see Crone say that the earth is an eyeball and we live on the flat part of it? Oh, come on, man. You gotta stop, man. I'm not sober. Don't hit me with no shit like that. Lizzie Torres says, who should be next for Fili? Let's see. You got a big win here. Let's see. Let's look at the top 15. Let's see. UFC rankings. Let's see who's like ranked like number 15. I could see him getting a ranked opponent. I wouldn't be mad at that. Calvin Cater, Darren Elkins. Have they fought? Andre Fili and Darren Elkins could be a fucking battle. I think that could be a good one. Let me check Darren. I can just click his name. I don't think they've fought yet. Maybe they have. Oh, wait. They're teammates. They both fight out of Team Alpha Male, right? Darren Elkins is out of Team Alpha Male. They wouldn't fight. They wouldn't fight. All right, so those guys are teammates. Calvin Cater, he's probably trying to fight higher. There's a lot of fucking Team Alpha Male guys in here. That's a problem. I mean, maybe somebody like that's also like a fringe top 15 guy. If not like a Calvin Cater, I'm sure he wouldn't fight his teammate Darren Elkins. Sabit's trying to fight way higher. He's not. He's already fighting someone else. He's fighting Jeremy Stevens. So yeah, it probably had to be somebody. If not Calvin Cater or Korean Zombie, it'd have to probably be somebody right outside the top 15. Which I don't have a list of their names to just give you off the top of my head a great fight. Oh, simp segment. David C says Fili should fight O'Malley. O'Malley's at 135, Fili's at 145, but I wouldn't be mad at that matchup. I think that could be a really good fight. All right, let's simp segment for my boy. Let's mute this real quick. I got your back. Trey Young, Trey TL. That's not very simpy. There we go. Ay, 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 ay. Jessica Andrade with Danny Phoenix. Hey, I swear to everything, the girl all the way on the left looks like this chick that I knew growing up. I wish I knew the 1 second from the right growing up. You got the fight team. Hey, 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 hey. Alexandra Albu. Y'all don't know about Alexandra Albu. Y'all know it's. I don't know. I don't think it's fucked up. Y'all know how Alexandra Albu got on my radar? I was on like MMA Imports, and it was like UFC fighter fucking twerks in celebration of her win. It's like, what? Who is this? And it was Alexandra Albu, and man, girl, stop. They put that motherfucker in slow motion. I'm rooting for Alexandra Albu tonight. Did she already fight? I don't know. Maybe she already fought. I think she lost low-key. Danny Phoenix. Simping ain't easy, y'all. Simping ain't easy. Alright, guys. Alpha Cat Ngannou. After the MILF, we're out of here. Cat Ngannou looking good. Where's she at? A fight? A game? All-Star Weekend? Back to the fight companion. Dicks in your pants. No hetero weight. This should have never been out. We got a fight coming up. Vicente Luque is probably favored to get an early finish in this fight. But if he doesn't, this could get really interesting. So we'll see if Vicente Luque can deliver. He's finished all seven of his UFC wins. Lost 2 decisions in the UFC. I said good content. Let's see, what did Luke Thomas say? I gotta read this. I gotta scroll up. Hold on. Hold up. Alright, I just said good content, but that Jersey accent was ridiculousness. He said wanted to chat. Luke, you're nuts. Come on, Stewie. Cam Murphy says, well, Tushi needed to win though. His accent is strong, but adds to his video. Says 20 times, man, United. Yeah, I think they're super dope. Mixed Molly Whoppery and Alpaca the Source. There's some awesome MMA channels, man. Way better than mine. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but their shit is insane. How good their shit is. Gary Kendra Jr. says, I like Mixed Molly Whoppery's channel, but the accent does kill me. I feel like I'm watching Jersey Shore. No. He's on his shit, bro. But yeah, no, I like the accent. Feely usually throws in, no hetero. Feely usually throws in more tricks and dips, but he was getting off that jab easy. Yeah, there was a lot of feints, though. He was still super active. I thought you got your friend to pay for it, too. Yeah, no, he just let me borrow the money. I got to make him payments. I made him, like, the first $40 payment today, or yesterday, actually. No, he let me borrow the money just so it wasn't sold out before I could afford to buy him. He bought the tickets, and I just got to pay him back. Luque is a beast, says 20 times, man, United. Yes, sir. Also, the fund is for paying him back. Yeah. Yes. IDK about this one, 50-50, says given sure name. Brian's a big underdog, and I also agree that this is closer to a 50-50. So if I were a betting man, I might throw a small amount on Barberina just because of the good value. I think he's a good underdog value here. All right, the fight is starting, guys. All right, enough reading the chat. I'll get back to it. Best MMA channel on the planet, says Jorge 1. Much appreciated. Salute to the OG triple O Jorge 1. Let's get to this fight. All right. On my screen, they're announcing Vicente Luque, so I haven't missed any of it yet. I just seen on the UFC's channel they were already getting to scrapping, so I thought I was missing some fight. MMA MILF, says Luke Thomas. That'd be a good Instagram, right? She fought and lost, says Lizzie Torres. Ah, okay, yeah, she did lose. Good call. After tonight's showing, I will better focus on her ground game and stay off Instagram showing off her booty. Well, I mean, there's probably it's probably a better living, like, you know, showing off your booty on Instagram than getting fucking elbows to your face from someone like Valentina Shevchenko, right? I don't know. But yeah, if she's gonna be fighting, she definitely better stay off of Instagram and stay in that gym. Fuck around with AT&T, you know what I'm saying? AKA one of them top teams to get you where you need to be. It's not Stewie mofo, says Luke Thomas. Frick out of here. All right, let's get to the fight. Fight clock on the screen. Vicente Luque, center of the octagon. Brian Bam Bam Barberena. Make sure you guys can't hear that. Okay, you can't. Vicente Luque throwing a nice little kick to the body there. Brian Barberena. Brian Barberena's he's been an underdog before, and he's won these fights. Yeah, I think Vicente Luque is still going to be the best fighter he's fought today. Vicente Luque has fucking knocked out some beasts, including Bilal Muhammad and others. Like, this dude's a monster. So, but we'll see how he looks if this fight goes past the first round. He has slowed down in his 2 losses that went to decision. Brian Barberena trying to grab a hold of Vicente Luque's wrist. Outside leg kick from Vicente Luque, who's in the center of the octagon here. Tries to land a right hand when Brian Barberena looks for an inside leg kick. Vicente Luque is looking for that shot. He's trying to land a big shot. Left hook looks like it might have grazed Barberena. Big right hand lands on Barberena. Barberena's trying to fire back, but Vicente lands a left hand. Then a right hook. He smells blood now. Brian Barberena's back's near the fence. He's trying to circle out. He's ready to bite down on his mouthpiece and fire back. Oh, right hand, left hand from Luque. Damn, he's starting to bounce Barberena's head back a little bit with these shots. Big shots. Barberena's just eating them, though. He's a tough dude. Another right hand from Vicente Luque. Brian Barberena's a durable dude. Tough dude. He ate those shots. He's still in here. Left hand from Luque. Right hand from Luque. Luque, he's landing a lot of shots, but he's using energy doing this. So if he can't knock out, you know, Brian Barberena, who's so tough and he's got a hell of a chin, like, that's where this fight gets interesting. Like, it'd be crazy if Luque wins the first round and then Barberena wins the second. Like, that's something that could happen. Another left hand over the top from Vicente Luque. Ooh, right hand. Man, he's landed some big ones, dog. Vicente Luque, he's knocked out a lot of guys. Outside leg kick from Brian Barberena. Another nice left hook lands from Vicente Luque. Brian Barberena tried to come in with the front kick to the body. Luque was able to close the distance and land a left hook. Now they're clinched up. Barberena throwing little hooks to the body in the clinch. Luque pushes out of the clinch. He's already landed 23 head strikes. There's 2 more right hook, left straight. Another left hand from Luque. Man, talk about headache. Ooh, nice right hand from Brian Barberena there. I like it. Ooh, left hand drops Luque there. He falls to his back. Now he's in on a single leg, trying to get back up, trying to throw Barberena around. He's taking Barberena's back. He's got Barberena's back now. Beautiful transition. He's got the body triangle locked in. He's reaching for a choke. I don't know if it's under the chin. We don't have a good camera angle. I don't know if it's under the chin. I don't think it is quite. Oh, rolls to his back. Vicente Luque, he's got a neck crank right now, but he's in a great position. He's got Brian Barberena's back. Now he's more into a half guard, but he's tight. Vicente Luque is pulling with all of his energy. He's trying to finish this. Oh my God, Barberena was able to get out. Vicente Luque was putting everything he fucking had into that. Now he switches to a Darce and he's able to clinch onto that, man. If Barberena can last 20 more fucking seconds, he's got a way good chance to win this fight. He's 15 seconds. Thumbs up from Barberena. 10 seconds left. Barberena's out and he's in top position and he's raining down shots now over the top. Brian Barberena's over the top in top position, landing shots. What the fuck, Brian Barberena? Let's go. What? Do you know how much energy Vicente Luque just used trying to finish Barberena with the choke? He put everything. He was squeezing onto that motherfucker like he was trying to kill him, and Barberena didn't choke. He was landing shots when he was standing up. It takes a lot of energy to squeeze on a choke like that. Already going into this fight, you had to wonder about a little bit about Luque's cardio. Barberena has a chance to win this second and third round and pull off the upset. That's going to be interesting. If he can pull this off, man, Brian Barberena's a motherfucker. Because Vicente Luque is dangerous. Look at the guys he's finished. Bilal Muhammad is no fucking joke. That left hand started it for Barberena, though. On the button, dropped his shit down. And he almost ended up getting choked, but he didn't get choked. The reason they ended up on the ground was because of a left hand that set Vicente Luque on his butt. I don't know if it was enough for Barberena to steal the round because of all the head strikes and all the different strikes from Luque and the deep submission attempts. I think Luque might have won the first round, but I think Barberena has a great chance to come back here. We have to see Vicente Luque's in the center of the octagon, but I'm telling you, he's not bouncing around on his feet much. I think he's slowed down noticeably. I mean, he's had to have. You know how much he was landing? Oh, yeah, look at that right hook from Barberena. Vicente Luque trying to press forward. Barberena's throwing hands, dog. Barberena, bro, I hope his cardio is on deck. If he's got really good cardio, if Barberena has good cardio, he can really win this fight. And he's coming forward, and he's going right hand, left hand, bro. Barberena's getting comfortable. I think if he, like, some nice kicks to the body, some heavy kicks to the body, just attacking that cardio, he's coming forward. Right hand, left hand. And he's not too worried about Luque's power. Luque's eating a couple shots, and now he's trying to fire one or two back. He connected. But the problem is, if he wasn't able to knock Barberena out with his best shots, I don't know if he's going to now. Barberena is now trying to put together a combination. Right hand, left hand. He's trying to tee off. He's teeing off. Luque's he's trying to land an elbow. Luque trying to land an elbow after, trying to weather the storm, lands an elbow. Barberena, I'm not sure if it's his cardio or what, but he keeps turning his back and walking and resetting to the other side of the octagon. Right hand from Luque touches Barberena there. Left hand from Luque touches Barberena's chin as he presses forward. Another left hand. Right hand from Luque, inside elbow from Barberena. Another elbow. Uppercut, elbow, dirty boxing with Vicente Luque. I think Barberena used a lot of energy as well. I think he might have a little more cardio here, but he's definitely slowed down as well. Nice right hand from Luque. Right hand, elbow from Barberena. Shot to the body. Luque tries to land the elbow over the top. That's why I said, man, in the breakdown of this fight, like, for me, this is a fucking 50-50. Like, because if it goes past the first round, we really don't know what's going to happen. And Barberena is tough. We know he is. He don't get knocked out. Oh, my Lord. Combination. Barberena opening up with the 1-2, followed by a left hand over the top. Lands 3 shots. Now his jab is there, uppercut. Vicente Luque eats another 2 left hands there. He's trying to land one big shot, counter shot. Barberena coming forward with the elbow. He's willing to eat these shots. He's already ate Luque's biggest shots, and I don't think he feels threatened by the power because he just keeps coming forward. Left hook from Luque, and Barberena still coming forward. Right hand from Luque, but Barberena lands a nice left jab after that. This is, man, if this goes to decision, I could see it going for Barberena. I don't know if I'm tripping. Nice 2 right hands from Luque. Left hand, but Barberena's, mixing it up. I think the strike count is going for Barberena. And, yeah, looking at the UFC's official strikes, it is. Right hand from Barberena over the top. Tough motherfucker in here, dude. Barberena still mixing it up. Nice little left hand, right hand, left hand. Out of the way of Vicente Luque's shot. Body kick attempted from Vicente Luque. Looks like it was blocked a little bit from Barberena. Vicente Luque trying to press forward with the right hand, but it misses. Right hand, left hand from Barberena. counter left from Luque, but another left hand looks like it lands from Barberena, who takes a deep breath afterward. Ooh, high kick from Luque looks like it is blocked, but slaps Barberena a little bit on the chin still. Nice left hand from Luque, but Barberena's got a fucking chin of steel in here. Tough dude. Take a beating and still come forward. He's coming forward, landing shots, shot to the body, right hand over the top from Luque, followed by a right uppercut, making it dirty, man. Some dirty boxing from these guys. Shot to the body from Luque. This is a good fight. Nice, dirty fight, man. Not dirty in a bad way. Left hook from Brian Barberena. Ooh, left hand, right hand from Barberena. Luque comes back with a couple counter shots of his own, strong left and a right. Dominic Cruz feels like Luque's landed more shots, but I disagree. You know, in the stats to disagree, but I think Barberena's turning it up, man, in the second round. But now they're trading at an even pace. Good clinch and a knee to the body from Luque. Drops Barberena. Barberena's a little loopy. He's standing up, though. He's recovering well. They're clinched up on the fence. Good finish to the round from fucking Luque. This is anybody's fight. I don't know who to give the round to. Barberena had a good fit. I think he probably won the first 3 minutes of that round. I mean, Luque's not out of it. He's not going away. They're trading shots. It was at an even pace at the end of that round. I'll fire 1-2, counter 1-2. Like, these guys are just, I mean, straights, hooks. The jabs are there. It's a good fight so far. Third round's going to be interesting. Who can dig deeper? Because Barberena took a deep breath at the end of the second round. Both of these guys, I'm sure, are running low on gas. So that makes it, when you're out of gas, it makes it easier to be finished. We've seen at the end of the round, Luque landed a good knee to the body that dropped Barberena, and then after that, he was landing a couple hammer fists that looked like Brian Barberena was in trouble. He was able to stand up against the fence in that second round, but this is going to be a good third round. And I don't know where the fuck the judges are at on this fight. Gary Kendrick Jr. says they're getting the bonus definitely. God damn, says John Doe. You can't KO someone with that much Mohawk power, says Given Sure Name. Wicked fight. Barberena's beyond a word. He's just a fucking brute. Out and out savage, says Stamina MC. Yo, round 3's about to be underway. 2 granite chins in their prime getting tested, says David C. Let's go. The fans are on their feet. You can hear them cheering for this fight. All right, let's get the fight clock. Oh, it's already on the screen. All right, center of the octagon for Vicente Luque. Tries to land an outside leg kick. Brian Barberena looks for the front kick to the body there. Inside leg kick lands for Vicente Luque, who's pressing forward. Left hand over the top from Luque connects, followed by a left jab. Barberena looking to tee off, lands a nice left jab followed by a right straight. Another 2 shots land for Barberena, but a big one punch from Vicente Luque, left hand, it looks like it landed. But it was 4 shots to 1 there, you know, it seemed. Oh, spinning heel kick. Looks like it was just blocked by Brian Barberena, or it would have connected with his face. That was some good aim. Nice little right hand. Looks like right over the guard of Luque, knee to the body. Brian Barberena, he's got the output numbers on his side. Left hand over the top from Barberena. Left hand to the chin there. Brian Barberena landing 2 stiff jabs, followed by a right hook. Clinches up, couple right hooks to the body now, little shots. 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third round. Brian Barberena eats a couple shots to the chin there, but he follows up with a left hook, left straight, followed by a right hook. I'm telling you, Luque will land 2 shots, Barberena will land 2 shots. Like, these guys are trading. This is a good fight. Both of these guys are digging deep. They're both tired at the end of the second round. Now Brian Barberena's blitzing forward with a shot to the body. Vicente Luque, he's blocking, but it's allowing Brian Barberena to pop, 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 pop. Even when you're blocking, some of those are getting counted as strikes. He's trying to mix it up with some elbows, some up elbows through the center of the guard. Brian Barberena picking it up with the strike count. Landing some shots. Luque counters 1, but Barberena threw like 3. Nice little clinch and a knee to the face by Luque. That knee can end the fight. You got to be careful there. Luque center of the octagon, the clinched up. Knee to the body from Bryan Barberena in that clinch. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the round. Bryan Barberena just landing some little strikes here, some little pop, pop, beep, pop, pop, boom, pop through the block of Vicente Luque. Not doing a lot of damage, but it's probably counting. Shots to the body from Vicente Luque there. Nice little powerful right hand. Barberena lands a straight right. Circling on the outside. Tries to come forward. Has a left hand blocked. Right elbow over the top from Vicente Luque. Good fight so far. These guys are just trading combinations here. Jabs. Outside leg kick from Vicente Luque. These dudes are just trading jabs and straights and busting each other up. Can't put each other away. Nice double jab there from Bryan Barberena. Barberena picking it up. Clinches up, little knee to the body. Lands his left jab there as Vicente Luque jumps up for a kick. Makes him slip a little bit. Right hand over the top from Vicente Luque. Looks like Barberena slipped it a little bit. 50 seconds left. Possibly fight of the night, man. Yeah, we still got 4 fights left. Outside leg kick from Barberena. Front kick. Looks like it was right under the chin of Vicente Luque. Oh, right hand, left hand. Got Vicente Luque leaking a little bit now. Continuing to touch him up. Holy shit. Peppering him. But Luque countering it. Here they go again. Left hand over the top from Luque. These guys are putting on a show. They want the bonus. They're trading. 1, 2, 3. They're going back and forth and back and fucking forth. Oh. Big punch by Luque. Left hand by Luque. He's turning it up now. Right hand by Luque. Knee to the body. Drops fucking Barberena. This fight's about to be over. The fight stopped. Oh my God. Vicente Luque just fucking finished him. Knee to the body. Drops Barberena. Another knee on the way down. And then he follows it up with the ground and pound until the referee stops the fight. Holy shit. I thought we were going to the scorecards. I thought Barberena was about to pull off the upset. I thought he was going to win a decision, a split decision or some shit. Vicente Luque with the 3rd round TKO. It took a lot. It took a long time. A lot of work to be done on Barberena. Tough motherfucker. Woo. Vicente Luque got it done in the 3rd round. That was, wow. Heart. Hell of a battle from both dudes. That was a hell of a fucking fight, you guys. Ooh. Uppercut started it off. Uppercut, but he was still there. Right hand. Then he got into the clinch, knees to the head. Barberena was hurt. Yeah, that was a good stoppage. Vicente Luque finished the fight. Less than a minute to go. Another knee to the face. And then just a couple shots to follow up. Referee stopped the fight. There was no... Bryan Barberena was out of there. Great performance from Vicente Luque, man. Great comeback win. But still, as far as getting a top 15 ranked opponent, he's dangerous because he can knock anyone out. He passed the test tonight. He passed the test tonight because he finished a guy in the 3rd round. So that was a good showing from Vicente Luque. A phenomenal fight, man. Let's get this fight clock off the screen. Pull the chat up. Good card. The UFC made a real good decision on these fights. Just Hassan Mosumir, I agree. Full Time, is your PayPal link on your page? Yes, I think it is in the description of the videos. It's just like paypal.me/fulltimemma. It's just the name. I try to make it pretty simple, but yeah, I think it's in the link. They owe us for Whitaker versus Gastelum, says David C. This is a great fight night. Thomas Blackburn says, fight nights always rock. I think people click the money sign, says Trey Young. Yeah, that's the super chat. Jay Skill says, damn, crazy fight. Luke Broski, what a slugfest. 50 G's, Uncle Dana. Oh, yeah, those guys got to get the 50 G's after that. All right, I'm out. Take it easy. Stan, Leon, Jay Skills, Gary, later, Cam Murphy. Have a good night. Leon Dozen says, yo, got to be up early for studies, Cam. Cain better have that steep a head movement. Francis better have that cardio on point. Man, we got a great main event coming up. I can't wait to see how that plays out. Winner by TKO, Vicente, the silent assassin, Luke. This main event is epic. Could be a main event, bro, on pay-per-view easy. Oh, yeah, if one of these guys was a champion, this could be a main event of a pay-per-view. But these are heavyweights throwing down. This is a hell of a fight. Well, we got to see so much from both of them, though. Badass. They're getting 50 G's. Yeah, I think so. I mean, Luke might fuck around and get 100 G's. I mean, you know, because what they could do, they could give Vicente Luque performance of the night. And then they could give them fight of the night. So, I mean, I don't know if they'd have to be real generous to do that. But Luque, he could get performance. Vicente Luque said, I want a top 10 guy for real. I can stand here. I can knock anybody out. And if I'm here for 3 rounds, I can still keep coming. And I showed that tonight. Vicente Luque making his case. He should have been. I think he earned a top 15 guy with this fight. He already has knocked out really fucking good fighters. This is a 4-fight win streak. He should for sure be at least getting a top 15 fighter. Stamina might even argue he deserves a title shot with this 4-fight win streak. He said 8 wins in the UFC. Let's do it. I'm ready for anyone. And they were all 8 finishes now. Continued the finishing spree. Speaks Brazilian. Let's go Brazil. Yo, this dude is legit. Vicente Luque, they better stop denying this man. It said Brian Barberina. Oh, he's still on. They're giving him a. He's on the mic. So hats off to him. He did a great job. We're Warriors. Came out here, gave everything I gave to him, and he gave it right back. Look forward to getting back. John Anderson says, hopefully there's a bonus in your future. Hell yeah, man. Give these motherfuckers a bonus. That was a great fight on historic card. That was a great fight on a historic card, man. The very first fight, UFC on ESPN. What fight's coming up next after Vicente Luque and Brian Barberina? Oh, shit. Chrome Gracie versus Alex Caceres. Yo, this is going to be interesting. Looking forward to this one. Oh, snaps. Oh, okay. We got 4 more fights coming up after this one. Alex Caceres versus Chrome Gracie. Who you guys got? You guys think Chrome Gracie's going to come out here and submit Alex Caceres, who has lost a lot of fights via submission, but he's got more UFC fights, almost 5 times more UFC fights than Chrome Gracie has pro fights, and that's a big deal. Uh-oh. $5 in the super chat. Let me pull up that message, see what it says. Scroll down. Where we at? Where we at? What? Right now it ain't showing to me. It's probably lagging. There it is. Jay Skills. 50 G's on that fight. Yeah, I agree, man. That fight deserves 50 G's. That was a hell of a fight. Best fight of the night so far for sure, especially on the main card. Thank you very much for the 5 in the super chat, Jay Skills. Much appreciated, good sir. All right. We got Trey Young. I miss Nate. Memo Torres says, now that was fun. Scott Yandel says, good fight. Yes, sir. Anybody got a link? John Doe. Bruce is 125. No, I think he fought at 135. He didn't fight at 125, right? I don't think he fought at 125. I love that I can still listen to the fight while I put the kiddos to bed, says Lizzie Torres. Love the animation. Yo, thank you very much, Lizzie Torres. Glad you enjoyed the commentary. Trey Young says, thanks, though. Thank you very much, Jay Skills. Alex Cesaris, Bruce Leroy coming up next, taking on Crone Gracie. Gracie name is MMA royalty. Very first UFC. Royce Gracie won. I believe. And Crone Gracie, his grandfather created jiu-jitsu. So, you gotta have a Gracie on the UFC on ESPN. It's like full circle. It's historic. Is he gonna win? Whew. We'll see. It's possible. But Alex Cesaris is a UFC fighter. Hopefully Gracie gets it, says Jay Skills. I got Bruce, says Trey Young. Uh-oh, Lizzie Torres says Gracie should wreck it. I mean, Alex Cesaris, I believe, has lost, I don't want to get it mistaken, I think like 7 fights via submission. Let's check it out. Alex Cesaris. Let's check it out. Nate's cornering Crone Gracie. Yeah, Nate's cornering Crone Gracie. He cornered him in his last fight. This dude came up with the Diaz brothers. I would imagine, you know, like they were kind of like his bodyguards, low-key. Like, Dad, can I go to the party? Only if the Diaz brothers are there. Hey, Nick, make sure he don't get into no shit. Yes, he wants to, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like his older brothers that had to keep him out of shit. Conor's going to strangle him, says give it sure name. Let's see. I think we need to go to Sure Dog, not Tapology. Alex Cesaris Sure Dog. I'll tell us exactly how many submission losses. 6 submission losses. So, over half of his losses have came by way of submission. So, clearly the UFC's trying to fucking feed him to the Gracie. You know, like, here you go, Alex. Here you go. Because they wanted a Gracie on the card. So, here's a guy you can submit. Hopefully, everything ends. Storybook ending. Gracie won the first UFC. A Gracie won on the first UFC card. It would be awesome. Well, I still don't know what happens with Crone Gracie if after he wins this fight. Like, who do you fight next at 145? Andre Fili? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who do you fight? Like, where do you go from here? That's one of my questions for Crone Gracie if he beats Alex Cesaris, because then he'll be 5-0. Does he start a UFC title run? I don't know. Alex used to fight 2 miles from my crib, backyard, Jay Skills. Okay. That's dope. I believe it. Alex Cesaris, yeah, he said that in his intro. Like, fighting is just my lifestyle. Like, he's not somebody that wants to be like the champion. He's just a fighter naturally, and so he gets to do what he loves and get paid for it. He's not trying to fucking, you know what I'm saying, achieve some phenomenal feat. He just likes to fucking fight. And He was fighting in backyards, you know, from close to where you are. Now he's in the UFC getting paid to do it. He's having fun. And he's lost 6 fights via submission, going against the Gracie tonight. We'll see what he can do in here. But he's got a lot of UFC experience, so to count him out against a guy that's 4-0 would be crazy. Gracie's got this, says Luke Thomas. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He created Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Don't slide the Asians, dog. Okay. He created. I heard that from Crone Gracie. Did the Asians create Jiu-Jitsu? Shit, maybe. Stewie's got the update for us, the history for us. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, regardless, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is the most pronounced Jiu-Jitsu. Like they call it BJJ. They don't call it like AJJ. They call it BJJ, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I bet they were his bodyguards too, says Lizzie Torres. No, for real. Nick, don't let him get into no shit. Don't let him fight nobody. Fucking. First I was like, what party joke? Did I tell a joke? And then I remembered. Of course, Crone's first fight isn't against a wrestler. I mean, that's not a bad matchup. A wrestler wouldn't be a terrible matchup for somebody that's a jiu-jitsu ace, somebody that wants to take you down. Okay, let me work my jiu-jitsu. I think somebody with really good takedown defense and solid stand-up is the worst matchup. If you got good stand-up and takedown defense, I don't know how jiu-jitsu got beat you. How do you take him down? Wrestlers can't take him down. And you can't outstrike him, so unless you pull guard, you're kind of fucked. But a wrestler might try and take you down to where you want to be. No hetero. John Doe says, Bruce Lee walked around 140, so I feel like he would fight 125. He might be able to. I don't know if he actually did fight 125 or not. I know he fought like Sergio Pettis, but I think that was at bantamweight. Matt Hughes, the Gracie BJJ Destroyer, says Luke Thomas. Who was the Gracie Killer? There was somebody like actually named the Gracie Killer. What's his fucking name? Oh, it's slipping on the top of my head. The Gracie Killer. Oh my God. I know his name. Fuck. Sakuraba was the Gracie Killer. Sakuraba was the Gracie Killer. That was actually his nickname. Ain't that crazy? Finally, Crone is fighting, says Trey Young. Bruce Buffer's announcing the fight right now. Here we go. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Making his Octagon debut. Presenting Crone Gracie. I'd like to see Frankie versus Crone, says Lizzie Torres. Don't do that to my boy. Don't do that to my boy. Come on, don't throw him at Frankie this early, Lizzie. Why you gonna do that to Crone? You trying to get him yaw-eared? Damn, you must not like Crone. Throw him at Frankie Edgar. Frankie's got great jiu-jitsu. Like, he's got everything. You can't take Frankie down. Frankie could just decide to outstrike you in that fight. But, I mean, I'm not even worried about Frankie just getting choked out. It's not like Frankie's lacking in the jiu-jitsu department. I think that would be don't do that to Crone. All right. Fight's about to be starting soon. Here we go. Fight clock on the screen. Outside leg kick from Alex Casares to start the fight. Crone Gracie's in good shape. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he's just a guy that just like, you know, he's in a lot better shape. I'm saying like comparing to like Nick and Nate Diaz, no hetero. Like, so that's good to see. Oh, he landed a fucking left hand there on Alex Casares. Okay. Nice little left hook. Oh, high kick from Alex Casares. Be careful. Alex Caceres on the outside. Kron Gracie trying to move in with hooks. Trying to land a left hook, right hook, just out of range, though. Now he gets a clinch. Oh, shit. Kron Gracie got the clinch. Now he's trying to take his back, standing up against the fence. Alex Caceres, 4 minutes left in the round. Not in a good spot. You got Kron Gracie on your back. Nate Diaz in your corner in case shit gets crazy. You're going to jump in there and jump your ass. Kron Gracie, we'll see if he can pull Alex Caceres down. Or just jump on his back. Oh, he was able to. Jumped on his back and pulled Alex Caceres down. This is not where you want to be. Oh, my God. Kron Gracie's got his back. Body triangle locked in. Landed some shots over the top. Trying to loosen him up. Trying to get his hand under the chin. He's got the body triangle almost fully locked in. But he's now trying to get the choke on Alex Caceres. Oh, shoot. It's almost under the chin. It's almost under the chin. It's right under the chin. Like it's not on the neck, but it's right fucking there. It's so close. And now he's looking to tighten it up. He's pulling as hard as he can. And he's like meditating while he does this shit. Oh, it's over. He looked like he was meditating while he was fucking choking. You know, like, oh shit, like, yeah, like he was just confident. The last choke we seen in the last fight when Vicente Luque and Brian Barberena, right? Vicente Luque in the first round, he was trying to finish him with the choke. You fucking devil to kill you! Like, right, you could just see how much pressure he was putting on the choke. You could just see it in his face. Bro, this motherfucker started meditating. That was scarier. Like, he locked the choke in and you just seen calm in his face and it just started to sink. This motherfucker was just calm, like he was doing yoga while this choke was getting tighter. Like, oh shit, this shit's getting tighter, but you couldn't tell looking at Kron's face. This motherfucker was patient with it, just sinking that shit in there. It was just getting tighter, but you wouldn't be able to tell if you're looking at Kron. Holy smokes. First round submission from Kron Gracie. Wow. That was a fucking great fucking performance from Kron. I mean, regardless, say what you want about the competition, the matchup. They said it, you know, that it was a bad matchup for Alex Caceres. Kron Gracie came in there, got the takedown, and got the submission. Like, once he got to the floor, like, you probably expect the submission to come. But either way, first round, I mean, didn't get outstruck. He landed a nice shot standing up. He had Alex Caceres backing up. I mean, that was a fucking great performance from Kron Gracie. I'm way ahead of full time, somebody says. Uh-oh. I gotta refresh my stream. I should just cut out. I'm on Ripple. Now we're on commercial break. Backpack, 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 backpack. Might have to play that song ahead of this fight. That Gracie name isn't just for show. That dude's been rolling since he could crawl. Oh, yeah. Giving sure name. Yo, how many fucking parties, like, how many block parties you think Kron Gracie and the Diaz brothers turned into slumber parties? Motherfuckers was just partying, just party and bullshit, just party and bullshit. Somebody talks crazy to Lil Kron. Somebody talks crazy to Lil Nate. Everybody starts getting their asses whooped. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep. You're going to sleep. Your arm, what? Yeah. You're going to sleep. Everybody's just asleep and they all walk out. Went from being a fucking block party to a slumber party. Everybody's just snoring. They turn the music off on their way out the door. Gary Kendrick Jr. says that might not be Bruce Leroy's last fight in the UFC. His record's starting to look like Artemis. Yo, it might be. Yeah, you said it might be. I agree. I thought he was fighting for his career in this fight. In my breakdown and predictions, I said he's probably fighting for his career. His back's against the wall here. Crone said that about himself. I guess he knows he's royalty. Oh yeah, he knows what was on the line in this fight. He talked about it. He's the one that said his grandfather made jiu-jitsu and shit. That's where I got that from. I ain't slighting the Asians. Oh. Crone said, I would like to come back as soon as possible. I'd like to thank my teammate Diaz. Oh, snaps. Crone Gracie. Oh, they cut his mic. He covered it on accident. He said he wants to come back soon, though. We'll see where he goes, man. But there's not much of a ceiling for Crone Gracie, I believe, in the UFC. They got Neiman Gracie over in Bellator in the title tournament. He's going to be fighting the winner of Roy McDonald and John Fitch. Nate in the house. Nate Diaz in the corner of Crone Gracie. Better throw up some west sides just in case some shit goes down. Also ready to jump a motherfucker if they fuck with the scrap pack. Alex, he's just patient with it. There ain't no grit, ain't no grunt on Crone's face. He was just patient with the submission. Here we go. We got 3 fights left on the card. One of which being Courtney Casey versus Cynthia Calvillo. And then after that, we got the co-main event and the main event. UFC on ESPN going down. Very first event ever. Yeah, because the fight can go to a decision and saying no spoilers is obvious that the fight is going to end soon. Even if you're not saying who or house is, David. See, we got somebody in the house with the spoilers. Jay Skills, they cut his mic off. I was watching the fight, so I didn't see the spoilers, but yeah. They all get slept and then wake and bake. Y'all are just hearing the slumber party joke. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay. Don't worry, guys. One of these days, there will be no delay. Hopefully, I get called back about this full-time position. Like, I've been pretty much, like, independent contracting, but, like, I just reached out. I think I'm going to be getting put on full-time benefits, all type of shit. So, it's going to be dope. Trey Young, Lizzie Torres says they all get slept, wake, and bake. Jay Skill says, I believe great-grandpa created BJJ. I think he said his grandpa. I think he said his grandfather created it. Hickson, right? Hickson Gracie? Or is it his father Hickson? And his grandfather was Helio. Helio Gracie created jiu-jitsu, if I'm not mistaken. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And his father was Hickson. Courtney Casey, Cynthia Calvillo coming up. Man, it'd be a pretty big upset if Courtney Casey pulled off this W. Hit the like button, people. Says Gary Kendrick Jr. Man, if you haven't yet finished biting your bagels, do your boy a favor. Smash the thumbs up button like your middle name is Khabib. Helio's his dad's dad. Yeah, Helio's his grandfather. Yeah. Anthony Smith is real confident. He's been KOing people. He's confident. Hey, you ain't got to be scared to get your ass whooped, but at the same time, man, having that self-confidence could help him out. He ain't going to be in there scared, like, oh, shit, I'm in here with John Jones. Like, what the fuck? Like, let the moment get to him. Like, oh, I can't win. He's going to go in there thinking he can win. And doing that, you have a chance to land that knockout shot, which we know he can land. Helio Hickson Crone. Yes, sir. Throw him in the deep and see if he can swim. If he wants to fight, let him be on standby for the pay-per-view card. Can't wait for Cody to be back, says Yo Jordan. Who do you think Cody should fight next? After Pedro Munoz. If he wins. Man, Aljamain, they ain't going to keep playing my boy. I ain't gonna keep playing my boy Aljamain, but there's so much fucking politics at bantamweight. I have a feeling Aljamain's gonna have to go on a win streak here. He's gonna have to fight like fucking a Sun Sao next. I think he's already fought him. He's gonna have to fight a few guys. Probably have to rematch with Sun Sao next. I wish Jones would have fought Rumble, says John Doe. Man, that fight could still happen. Never say never. Rumble Johnson, I think he's definitely making a comeback. Been a lot of signs pointing that way. And if he does, it'd be a heavyweight. And if it does, oh man, just so much awesome shit could happen in the UFC if John Jones goes to heavyweight. If Rumble comes back, I mean, all type of super stuff. Hood Jiu-Jitsu says, shout out to Full-Time MMA. I'm an amateur MMA fighter, 2-0 MMA, 9-2 BJJ tournaments. Yo, salute to Hood Jiu-Jitsu. Everybody make sure you guys go check out his channel. Subscribe to that. Salute to you and good luck on your quest as an amateur MMA fighter, man. That's super dope to hear. If you ever want to hop on here and talk some MMA or anything like that, plug one of your upcoming fights, man, feel free to hit me up. Always an open door. David C. says, how big of an underdog is Anthony Smith going to be? I'll have to bet on him just in case because the payout may be too good. Probably like 4-1, 5-1. It'd be a nice payout if he won for sure. Trey Young says, I liked that one Gracie who lost to King Mo Best. Lacey Torres says, well, really congrats. We will all be praying you get the job full-time and benefits. Oh, yeah, all I got to, like, the people there, everybody there already loves me. The only thing I have to worry about is passing the UA. But I've set aside like $75 to make sure that happens. I'm going to get the fake piss, the hand warmer, so to make sure I don't fail the UA. So that's all I got to worry about, really. I don't see any other reason they wouldn't call me unless somebody else already applied and got it before me, but I know they like me. Trey Young says Anthony might be plus 700. If he's fucking plus 700, that's crazy, but you might be right. It's time for full time. Dennis Espinoza in the building. Dennis breaking new Espinoza. Hood Jiu-Jitsu says, and I got my blue belt this year, January 28th, Monday at 8:30. Yo, that wasn't too long ago. That's a couple of weeks. Congratulations on getting your fucking blue belt, man. You're doing the damn thing. Already got through there, got your blue belt, got some jiu-jitsu work in there. You said 9-2 in jiu-jitsu, 2 amateur fights, man. Just fast-tracking through that. Take your time, get with a good fight team, a good manager, or at least make sure you know what's going on in the game. Don't just take any fight they throw at you. You're in the game, bro. You got a great start. Yo, Jordan says Jones will beat him probs, but Smith is confident. Then Espinoza says Smith will lose, but he worked and deserves that match and payday. Yeah, 100%. Smith deserves it. Smith is just a fucking, I think, an awesome character. Till you find out, right, 3 years from now that he's got some Nazi tattoo he didn't know about. No, I'm just kidding. David C. says, good luck on the gig full time. Thank you very much, David C. I feel like Calvillo wins this, says John Doe. Hodger Gracie was my boy, says Trey Young. Gary Kendrick Jr. says, Rumble said he can still make 205, but I don't believe it. That dude's a monster right now. Oh, yeah, he's a big boy. He's a fucking big boy. Dennis Espinoza says Calvillo should take it. I think so too, man. Calvillo's resume is just so fucking impressive. I think she could lose another fight or just win out. And I think she's for sure going to be a future title challenger. I don't know if she'll grasp the belt, but her resume is extremely impressive through the amateurs and the pros. She's fought high-level competition. She's got a great team. I think she'd be better maybe at 105 if the UFC had that division. But she's still killing it at 115. I met Hoist at a seminar a few years back, says Given Sure Name. That's super dope, man. Like, my cousin was he was doing jiu-jitsu a couple of years ago, and I remember the feeling, I went in there one day with him, and I remember the feeling of just, on the walls, the instructor had just, he had a picture with Anderson Silva, and, at some jiu-jitsu tournament, he had been with, Bigfoot Nogueira, and he actually knew, the Nogueiras and stuff. And I was like, holy shit, we're actually, training with somebody that trains with the Nogueiras and fucking has, taking a picture or whatever the fuck, or, you know, in some aspect trained with Anderson Silva because they were all, like, in their training gear, like, they were rolling. I remember just that was super dope. So I can only imagine actually meeting, like, Hoist at a seminar and learning, like, that would be awesome. Like, Derrick Lewis, he came down to my boy, he trains MMA down here, and Derrick Lewis is going to be fighting down here, and so he stopped at a gym and, like, did a little seminar. I don't know if it was a seminar where he taught anything, but he answered some questions and shit for the guys at that MMA gym, which was dope. You can borrow a cup of my pee, says Lizzie Torres. Yo, okay, send that shit my way. No, I think my nephew, his shit better be clean. He's only like fucking 7. He better have some clean pee for me. This drunk dude hasn't even watched you since leaving last fight with McTapper. Oh shit, speaking of drunk, I'm only got like 2 beers down. I'm about to smash this next one. Well, good to see you back, man. Good to see you back, man. Oh, shit, and I was hella drunk on the Conor fight. You've really seen me when I was drunk, dog. I woke up the next day and I didn't even remember that night. Swear, I didn't go back and watch it because I'm one of the, like, I get embarrassed about, like, when I'm drunk and I don't remember it. I don't want to hear about that shit. I don't want you to tell me what I did. I don't want to see no fucking videos. You're an asshole for recording me. I don't like getting drunk to where I don't remember it. I don't think it was a bad stream, but boy, I didn't even remember how the fights went the next morning. I had to like snap out of it, like, oh wait, Khabib won. Oh, there was a brawl after the fight. What the fuck? Like I had to go back and watch everything again. I was drunk as fuck that night. Some say Carlos fought Hello and Hello figured out how to make his gym profitable and grew the sport. Some say Carlos taught Helio and Helio figured out how to make his gym profitable and grew the sport. Okay. I roll with Cindy, says Jorge. I don't know if you're joking. I think you are, but you might not be. You might not be. No, she trains in California. She trains in California. Okay. I believe you actually might, Jorge one. I believe that. I believe that. Okay. I won't make the joke I was going to make then. I'm saying, like, there's a couple chicks I wouldn't mind, like, rolling with as far, you know, like, if you need to practice your triangle chokes, I'll be your Huckleberry. Full mount, you need to practice it? Okay. Give us your name. Carlos definitely taught Helio. But Helio, the Helio side of the family will tell you that Helio had to modify the moves for his own body type and that Carlos didn't want him to change the techniques. There's a lot of interesting Gracie history I know that goes with that. Like, it's crazy, like the stories and the splits and the family and, you know, like there's different sides to it. And yeah, it's all really interesting and actually cool stuff to learn about. Am I tripping or is this shit still on commercial? I think it's still on commercial. I'm like, shouldn't I be watching a fight right now? My girl's cooking tacos and shit tonight. Fuck around and I told her the fights will probably be done around 10, looking like closer to 11. Rumble used to fight at 155. Let's see that. Rumble used to fight at 155. Let's let that sink in for a minute. A lot of people don't know he has a win over Arlovsky at heavyweight in Strikeforce. Did he fight all the way at 155? I seen Rumble at 170. He didn't fight at 155. Get out of here. I gotta look that up. I know he fought at 170. Rumble didn't fight at no motherfucking 155. Let me see. Rumble Johnson lightweight. I don't know if he cut to 170. He got to 170. He said, I'm on his cut to 170. I'm surprised I didn't hurt myself trying to make that weight. 170 was the lowest he ever went. But no, still 170 compared to who he is now, he looks like he could barely make the heavyweight limit. All muscle. Lizzie Torres says, I want to find out where Derrick Lewis trains in the H. Yo, that would be a dope place to find out. I've seen him training on some of his training videos. He trains with that white dude with the fucking beard. I know that's his strength and conditioning coach. I've seen him training with him quite a few times. But yeah, that would be funny. Or the Popeyes where he gets like free Popeyes forever. Think that Bruce Buffer's announcing the fight right now. Think that Conor vs. Khabib is one of your most viewed streams, says Jay Skills. No, we used to get a lot more views before YouTube changed and started fucking. It was still up there, though. That one was still up there. It was still up there. But we used to get a lot more, really, before YouTube changed their algorithms and shit. We used to, like, every fight night, you got crazy views. Here we go, Casey versus Calvillo. Bruce Buffer still announcing the fight on my screen. I'll put the fight clock on as soon as he's done. Jason Herzog in charge. Fight clock will be coming on soon. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! All right. Calvillo starts off with the inside leg kick. Courtney Casey on the inside of the octagon. Courtney Casey coming forward, eats another inside leg kick, looking to put that jab out there. She's a big, strong girl. She looks like she's trying to close the distance. I could see her trying to clinch up with Calvillo. Oh, nice short right hand from Calvillo, and she's in on a takedown. Oh, knee on the clinch. Calvillo's a little scrappy girl. Look at her with that knee on the clinch, breaking away with the right hand. Calvillo's looking good in there. Yeah, Calvillo's looking really good in this fight, man, so far. Inside leg kick from Calvillo. Comes up with a little combination. Lands a right hand. Courtney Casey attempts to land the outside leg kick. She lands it, but she eats a right hand in response. They said Calvillo has a hard time cutting to this weight. That's interesting because she's such the smaller fighter compared to, like, Courtney Casey. She's just way smaller than Courtney Casey. You would think it's Casey who had the harder time making this weight than Calvillo. Calvillo, with her body type, seems like she might be able to fight at 105, but I guess not. And she still looks good in the fight, even though she's been circling on the outside. Couple left hands over the top from Calvillo. Inside leg kick from Calvillo lands. I'm not seeing what these, I'm looking at the live matchup stats. I'm not seeing this advantage for Courtney Casey that they're seeing. And there's a nice right hand from Courtney Casey. Another right hand. There's two of them. Uppercut counter landed from Casey, followed by a right hook. Inside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo fires back with one of her own. Oh, there comes Courtney Casey. Landing a couple shots. A couple left hands. Right hand looks like Calvillo clinched up and landed a knee in the middle. But there's some strikes for Courtney Casey. Inside leg kick from Cynthia Calvillo. Outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo uses it to try and land the left straight. Courtney Casey has been the one in the center of the octagon, controlling the action as far as that's concerned. She is pressing forward here. Calvillo opened her hand, looking like an open hand slap low-key. He tried to slap her for a second there. Little pause in the action, fingers outstretched. Had to let her know, chill. You can't poke her in the eye with those. Courtney Casey trying to blitz forward. Looks like she ate a right hand, though. Outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Right hook to the body from Cynthia Calvillo. Left straight to the body from Cynthia Calvillo. Calvillo seems to be just out of the range of Courtney Casey right now. Nice little left hand, left hook to the body. Right hook to the body, left hook upstairs from Calvillo. She catches a kick from Courtney Casey there. Sends her to her back, but she stands up immediately. Inside leg kick from Cynthia Calvillo on the stand-up. .90 seconds left in round one. Oh, nice little Combination landed from Courtney Casey there. Cynthia Calvillo landed some kicks, low leg kicks. Oh, nice right hand. Another right hand from Courtney Casey, but she eats a left hook from Cynthia Calvillo. Inside leg kick from Calvillo. Still light on her feet. She's coming in with the right hand. Looks like it was just out the way. Cynthia Calvillo, though, is in the center of the octagon now at the end of this round, controlling the action. Courtney Casey walking forward a little bit. A lot of feints and movement from Cynthia Calvillo. Oh, nice right hand over the top there from Cynthia Calvillo. Inside leg kick from Calvillo. Center of the octagon for Courtney Casey with 13 seconds left in the round. Not doing much here, but she is controlling the action. I just needed the body from Courtney Casey there. Left hand over the top from Courtney Casey. Nice little round. Cynthia Calvillo is raising her hands and going like this after the round. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that was like she won the round. I don't know why, and maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that type of shit affects the judges. And maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like if you're overconfident and I'm a judge and I see your shit, right? You better hope I'm not doing my shit in pencil. I will erase your fucking score if you think you won and you don't know. Like, why are you celebrating like you won, bro? You really should have turned it up in that third round. Hey, get my scorecard back from Bruce. Hold on, Bruce. Get the scorecard back from Bruce Buffer. I'll erase the fuck out of that thing. Oh, looks like you lost a split decision. Don't fucking celebrate too early. If I got my pencil. My fucking judges' cards would have whiteout on them. Eraser marks. Fucking beer spilled on them. Here we go. Round 2 is underway, starting now. Cynthia Calvillo still light on her feet, coming forward, looking for a front kick to the body. Probably just missed on it, it looks like. Just missing on another front kick. Now she's looking to land a spinning attack to the body. Spinning kick to the body. Cynthia Calvillo missed on that one. Now looking for that inside leg kick. Ooh, 1-2 from Cynthia Calvillo lands over the top. Courtney Casey misses on that body kick there. Inside leg kick from Cynthia Calvillo. Looks like it landed just on the knee of Courtney Casey. I don't think that probably feels good. Ooh, nice right hand. Little short right hand from Calvillo lands over the top. Inside leg kick from Calvillo. She's scoring here. Courtney Casey starting to move around the center of the octagon, looking like she's ready to open up. Tries to come in and land a right hand. Looks like she landed. Ooh, right hand from Cynthia Calvillo. Nice right hand over there, right there. Courtney Casey charging forward, missing the left hand. Ooh, kick to the body from Courtney Casey. That was a nice kick. Inside leg kick from Cynthia Calvillo. Right hand, left hand from Courtney Casey lands. She goes and lands a kick to the body. Calvillo catches it for a second, pushes her against the cage, and lands a 1-2 before they break. Nice work from Cynthia Calvillo there. Center of the octagon, both girls. Ooh, Courtney Casey lands a nice, powerful outside leg kick, but Calvillo catches it and spins to take Courtney Casey's back, pushes her against the cage, and she almost has her back. She more has her side. She has one hook in, almost has her Courtney Casey's back against the fence. But Calvillo is controlling the action in a good position here. She's trying to trip Courtney Casey, take her down against the fence here, trying to put her weight on her. She's trying to take her back. She's putting her weight on Courtney Casey, making her wear her. This is good for Cynthia Calvillo. I mean, making Courtney Casey use some energy regardless. Now she's getting out. She's able to spin out. Courtney Casey was able to spin out, but she had to use some energy there. Back to the center of the octagon we go. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left in this second round. Taco smelling good as fuck downstairs. Just to tell y'all know. I know y'all can't smell him, but I'm going to tell y'all. Courtney Casey, center of the octagon, tries to land an outside leg kick, and Calvillo catches it again. She's doing a good, and it's probably because she's short. I'm saying it's like, these are leg kicks, and she's catching leg kicks, right? Usually people catch body kicks because they're high. She's catching this girl's leg kicks. And I guess it's because she's a little lower to the ground. She's like literally able to fucking reach down and catch these leg kicks. And that's interesting. Ooh, nice right hand, left hook from Calvillo. Both of those look like they landed. I like that. Courtney Casey's the one that seems to be cutting off the octagon, pressing the action most of the time, but I do think she's getting outstruck by a little bit. I agree with the strike count over here on the UFC.com. It looks like Calvillo's landing a few more strikes, but Casey's pressing. She's the aggressor a little more. 1-2 there from Calvillo. Casey starts off the rounds aggressing. Calvillo's got her moments of aggression. Like right now, she's pressing forward. She hasn't had her back to the cage the whole fight. They have been in the center of the octagon. And right now, Calvillo's in the center of the octagon in the pocket. She's the one pressing forward a little bit. Outside leg kick. Nice right hand from Courtney Casey as she presses forward and takes back the center of the octagon. These girls are like playing King of the Hill with the center of the octagon. Right hand from Calvillo. She presses in. Left hand. She charges Courtney Casey there. Outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo just misses on a right counter off of that. Front kick just misses from Courtney Casey. Courtney Casey center of the octagon. Working that jab. Nice, strong outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo does a good job of switching stances, so you can't just like eat up her lead leg because she'll just switch stances on your ass. Calvillo is a really fucking good fighter, man. Like, she's fought really tough competition. She's in here. She's not just some pretty girl. She's actually a fighter. You know who she reminds me of? Who's the bad girl of MMA that Coach interviewed? Like this chick, like she's younger though. She's coming up. Her nickname is like the bad girl of MMA. I think that girl, she's got a bright future ahead of her. But that's what Cynthia Calvillo reminds me of. Cynthia Calvillo charging forward. Stiff right hand lands on Courtney Casey to end the round. Crowd was on their feet at the end of that round as Cynthia Calvillo pressed forward. These girls were throwing a little bit of leather, and Calvillo finished the round with a solid right hand. I think her name is like Gomez. Janice Gomez? Something Gomez. Coach interviewed her, and she fucking reminds me of Cynthia Calvillo. Cynthia Calvillo is a scrapper, though. Like, she seems like she comes from, like, a tough Mexican family and just, like, is a scrapper. Like, she's a little undersized in here, but she's not outskilled by any means. She's a hell of a fighter. And arguably, Cynthia Calvillo's only loss was arguable. It was... I thought it was at least a split decision. Calvillo thought she won that fight. I thought it was at least a split decision. These women are straight gamers. This is something else weird. Their hands are being thrown and shown. I agree, Hassan. This is a great fight. Time for Calvillo to take her down and put her on her back. Here we go. Round 3 underway. Here we go. Let's get back to the fight. All right, center of the octagon. Courtney Casey controlling the center of the octagon to start the third round. Misses on a high kick. It was blocked by Calvillo. Calvillo taking control of the center of the octagon now, circling inside. But her leg is starting to hurt from those leg kicks of Courtney Casey. Courtney Casey knows that her legs are hurt. She's just trying to land those leg kicks, those inside and outside leg kicks. Good strategy for Courtney Casey. High kick wasn't that high. It looked more like a front kick for Calvillo. She throw a high kick and fuck around and kick this chick in her titties. Don't try and go for that Anderson Silva, Lyoto Machida knockout on Vitor Belfort. That's not in the cards for you, sweetie. Outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo tried to keep that leg back there for a second. That's starting to hurt her. Courtney Casey will see if she can, utilize Cynthia Calvillo's hurt leg and put together some combinations and some strikes to even it out. She is a little bit Another outside leg kick from Courtney Casey. She just tries to come forward with a right hand and a good knee to the body from Courtney Casey. That was a good one. It allows Calvillo to clinch up. She's in on a single leg attempt against the fence. Got a single leg attempt against the fence. Not very high, though. It'd be hard for her to get this takedown. I figured it would be extremely hard for Calvillo to get a takedown in this matchup because Courtney Casey's one of the biggest, strongest featherweights in the UFC. Not let alone who Calvillo's fought. I'm saying, like, this is a big fucking girl. Like, Courtney Casey has a size advantage and a strength advantage over pretty much every girl she fights in this division. Nice right hand lands there from Courtney Casey. Outside leg kick that Cynthia Calvillo caught. She tried to throw Casey down, wasn't able to. Dominic Cruz said she could have committed to it a little more. She had a single leg caught. Maybe she could have tried to trip the other leg, but she let it go a little bit and tried to hit her with try to throw her hands after she let that takedown attempt go. Calvillo's slowing down a little bit in this third round, I must say. She's going to have to put something together in this third round, I feel like, because it's not good to finish the fight getting, gassed and just circling out and not putting anything together. Unless you won those first 2 rounds, you're really confident you won the first 2 rounds, you got to try and win this third round as well. You say something, babe? Thought I just heard somebody say some shit. Another inside leg kick from Courtney Casey. Calvillo tries to come over the top with a double jab. Oh, Superwoman punch from fucking Cynthia Calvillo there. It looked like it hit her, just barely missed. Outside leg kick from Calvillo. The crowd, is that some ole, 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 ole? They just do that everywhere now? I hear that shit in Ireland, Brazil. Is that just like something everybody does now? Ole, 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 ole. Like, okay. Fuck it. Let's do it. Calvillo's hopping. She's in here. She's up and down. Putting that jab out there. Eats an inside leg kick. It's a good fight, man. Minute 15 seconds left. Courtney Casey. Both girls throwing right hands there. Looks like they trade. Ooh, trade. Swinging leather. Courtney Casey lands a left hook, right hook. Calvillo landed a good shot there, too. These girls are trading. Outside leg kick from Calvillo. These girls are fucking working. Inside leg kick. Oh, pussy kick. Kick to the puss. Girls high five and they're back to it. Referee didn't know what to do for a second. Oh, shit. Is that a low blow? Does that count? 39 seconds left in the fight. Oh, good right hand from Cynthia Calvillo in that exchange. Left hand lands for Casey. Right hand landed for Calvillo. Calvillo does a good job of staying really low. I would imagine already being a smaller fighter and staying that low keeps you out of range a lot. I mean, you have to worry about someone that's throwing fucking kicks, But other than that, you probably out of range. Nice right hand from Calvillo, and then she eats a right hook. These girls are throwing down at the end of the fight. They want the fight of the night. Oh, Courtney Casey's landing the better shot. You better chill. Oh, shit. The round's over. Courtney Casey started to land them hooks. They had a little Max Holloway, Ricardo Lamas moment for a second. Bow, 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 bow. Courtney Casey started to connect with them things. Calvillo had to back up for a second. Better back down, sweetie. Courtney Casey's a strong girl. You want to throw them hooks with her? Are you sure? I don't quite know. We'll see how the judges score this fight, man. Whew, this is a good fight. They turned it on at the end, too. I said, fuck what y'all talking about. Y'all thought that last fight was fight of the night. I got some shit for y'all. Spoiler alert, Conor lost us where he won. Somebody's message got deleted. Willie Wilson got timed out and was hidden by Gary Kendrick Jr. I don't even got to question that. I know Gary Kendrick Jr. ain't fucking around. Mr. Deftones was timed out by Leon Dubson. That's the one I seen. Like, what? Mr. Deftones? I thought I knew him. What's y'all's fight clock? Why did Mr. Deftones get timed out for saying, what's the fight clock? Am I tripping? What's that? I recognize Mr. Deftones. What's going on? Oh, shit. Not against this Leon Dubison. Leon got the itchy trigger finger tonight. He just asked what the fight clock was, says Gary Kindred. That's I'm just catching up. I'm just catching up. I just seen that. What's the fight clock? Timed out. Yo, my bad, Mr. Deftones. I think Mod was I think he might have misclicked. Stem MC says if Calvillo survives, she wins. Okay, okay. $29.28 Calvillo, I reckon, says Stamina. Casey just needs to go up. Fuck strawweight for her. It's a soccer thing, bro. That ole, 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 ole. So most nations can relate, says Jay Skills. Okay. Unanimous decision. Cynthia Calvillo. Yeah, good win for Cynthia Calvillo there, man. She's got a very impressive resume. Much respect to Cynthia Calvillo. She's not getting no easy fights. Check this shit out. Put some respect on her resume for a second on this show. Hey, is that how she was looking at media day? She was looking good with the hat and the motherfucking hair. Okay, I see you. Where's her resume? Sherdog. No, I want to go to Tapology. I don't know if Sherdog has her amateur fights. Okay, they do. Look at this. Second fight, she fought Jillian Robertson, who's no scrub. Montana De La Rosa. ABC, who's no scrub. She didn't get no fucking easy path. Pearl Gonzalez, no scrub. Joanne Calderwood, no scrub. No, I don't want no scrubs. And she fucking fought Aspen Ladd in the amateurs. This girl has a win over Aspen Ladd in the amateurs. That's how you know she ain't fucking around. Training out a team, alpha male. I mean, this is a really good fight. And potential fighter. How old is she? 31. Yeah, she's a little old to only be 7-1, but still, she's beat some good fighters. Slugfest at the end, says David C. Yes, sir. Nice little slugfest at the end of the fight. Let's get that off the screen. Cynthia Calvillo says she wants a top 5 opponent next. She said, no disrespect. I think she's one of the baddest fighters on the planet. I want to fight Tatiana Suarez. No disrespect to you, girl, but I think you're one of the baddest fighters on the planet. I would love to fight you. What, are you fucking crazy? Cynthia, chill, sweetie. Are you crazy? Do you know who the fuck Tatiana Suarez is? And what she does? Do that to yourself. She called it out. Fuck it. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. You asked for an ass whooping. You got it. Tatiana Suarez is already on hold because Andrade's getting the title shot at 237. Calvillo versus Suarez. All right. Suarez will give you that work. You want smoke. She's a gas cloud. I didn't ever think I would see somebody calling out Tatiana Suarez before she had the belt around her waist. That's bonkers. If you don't know about Tatiana Suarez, you don't know how crazy that call out just was. It's like calling out John Jones before he's... Like, John Jones, I know you're a fucking stud fucking killer motherfucker, but I want to fight you. Like, what? Who does that? Like, if he's the champion, I get it. He's, you know... It's like calling out Kamaru Usman before he fought for the title. Hey, Kamaru Usman, I know you fucking dominated everybody you fought in the UFC, but I'd like to fight you before you fight for the title. What? Who does that? Tatiana Suarez is one of the only females on the planet that has been fucking wrestling since she was a toddler. Wrestling has always been more of a man's sport. Tatiana Suarez got into that at a young age and is now bringing that to WMMA. Today, in 2019, wrestling runs shit in MMA. If you look at all the greatest fighters of all time, barring a couple strikers who all possibly could be exposed by wrestlers, Wrestling runs shit in MMA. In 2019, I'm not talking about when the UFC first started, there were some wrestlers that had their moment. No. Today, wrestling runs shit in MMA. Tatiana Suarez is bringing that to WMMA. She's going to run shit. So to call her out is insane. As far as your good luck. Good luck. It's commendable. It's respectable. But you ask for an L and you shall receive. And Calvillo just asked for the L. Tatiana Suarez is a motherfucker. Nice call out from Calvillo. She might get that fight, though, because Tatiana Suarez don't have nobody else to fight right now, and I think she does want to fight. They could fight on the same night as, like, Rose and Andrade. And that's a good fight for Calvillo, because if you can beat Suarez on the same night as, like, Rose versus Andrade, you just fucking went from zero to hero. You jumped into the top 5, won on the same night as the champion. Calvillo would be closer to a title shot than... So, that's a hell of a fight for Calvillo. I hope she gets the fight. C-Level Cain says $3.99. What? Is C-Level Cain in the building? We haven't seen C-Level... Oh, Cain's fighting tonight. I remember C-Level Cain from the comment section from day one. I was like, what, is that guy back? He changed his name. Was that you who called that J Skills? Thank you very much for the $3.99 in the Super Chat, Jorge 1. Much appreciated. I'm about to finish this beer. We got 2 more fights. Co-main event coming up. And then we got a heavyweight main event. C-Level Cain versus Francis Ngannou. Vic is dangerous and huge for 155 when he uses distance and range right. I agree. Who would you have liked her to call out, Stamina MC, says Leon Dobson. I mean, it's a really smart call out. It's just a really tough fight, and you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad when somebody actually calls out the toughest fighter in the division. You got to respect it. You just don't see it that often. Like, people don't usually call out the toughest fighter in the fucking division. You don't see welterweights. You didn't see welterweights calling out Kamaru Usman. Once he gets the title, sure, people want the belt. But whenever he's 7-0, that's not when people call him out. Maybe Cynthia Calvillo has seen something that she thinks she can expose in Tatiana Suarez. Maybe she doesn't think Tatiana Suarez's jiu-jitsu is where it needs to be. Maybe Calvillo feels like she can fucking out, you know, like Jay Skills says, Calvillo's got some wicked jiu-jitsu. Maybe Calvillo feels like she can submit Tatiana Suarez. I respect that fucking call-out, man. I respect it. But like, you ain't got to be scared to get your ass whooped. How many more until semi-Trump hitting power? Francis Ngannou versus C-Level Cain. 1 more fight. The co-main event is Paul Felder versus James Vick. This is a fucking amazing fight. And after that, we got the main event coming up. Vick's weakness is his chin, says Quincy Pinola. Sorry. And that could be a problem in this fight. Jiu-Jitsu beats wrestling, brother, says Jay Skills. Not every time. Or Damian Maia would have beat Colby Covington or Kamaru Usman or Tyron Woodley. And probably be the champion. Jiu-Jitsu beats wrestling when the wrestler doesn't know Jiu-Jitsu. But if you're a wrestler that has trained Jiu-Jitsu at all, if you have any type of defensive Jiu-Jitsu, it makes it a lot harder for a guy to submit you. But if you're just a guy coming out of the NCAA and you're going to grapple with fucking Royce Gracie, you're probably going to get choked. Or Cron Gracie, you're going to get choked. But if you are Colby Covington or Kamaru Usman, and you've trained jiu-jitsu actually, you can handle a jiu-jitsu guy. But yeah, ideally, if your strength is jiu-jitsu and he only wrestles, the jiu-jitsu guy will win. That's what's so awesome about MMA, man, on basic level. It's kind of like paper, rock, scissors. It's kind of like wrestling beats striking, but jiu-jitsu beats wrestling. And if you're a striker, and you can keep the fight standing, which is kind of hard. Man, if you're a striker, it's hard out here for a pimp. you don't have a great matchup. I guess if you can keep a jiu-jitsu guy standing, good luck there. But yeah, actually, if it's a jiu-jitsu guy with no wrestling, yeah, so it's kind of like paper, rock, fucking scissors. A striker can beat a jiu-jitsu guy who doesn't have wrestling. How are you going to get me to the ground? On the feet, I'll beat you up. A wrestling guy is going to lose to the jiu-jitsu guy, but a wrestler will beat the striker. It's like, until you mix the arts, it's like paper, rock, scissors. Wrestler beats striker, striker beats jiu-jitsu, jiu-jitsu beats wrestler. It's like the perfect fucking triangle. But once you start mixing the arts and getting that takedown, if you're a jiu-jitsu guy but you can mix in a takedown, now we're talking. Or if you're a wrestler but you can defend jiu-jitsu, now we're talking. Or you're a striker but you can defend takedowns, so you can keep the fight standing. That's where MMA is so fucking beautiful. But if you're just a wrestler, you'll get choked out. If you're just a striker, you'll get taken down. If you're just a jiu-jitsu, you'll get punched in the mouth. It's fucking amazing what MMA actually is when you look at it like that, in my opinion. I got Calvillo over Tatiana. If that happens, says Jay Skills. Wow, that's a bold prediction, bro, but that would be a great fight. I give it to her. Jay Skills says, let's get this Paul Felder going with all the underdogs. I got a feeling Cain gonna get knocked the fuck out, says Yo Jordan. I was talking to my boy, and I actually kind of agree with him. But it was after I made my prediction. He thinks Cain might finish Ngannou. Cain Velasquez might finish Ngannou. We haven't seen Ngannou finished, have we? Derrick Lewis and Stipe beat him by decision. So, that would actually be new. Something we haven't seen yet. If Cain finishes Francis, I think Cain might finish Francis. It might be a TKO. We'll see, though. Kaz Ngannou just followed me on Twitter. I think I'm in there, lads. Zzz, zzz. Ding! Good shit. Get in there. Now you're in there. DMable. See where we can get, Stamina. I'm rooting for you. I advise you don't start off with the dick pic. Here we go. Fight's about to start. James Vick versus Paul Felder. Let's get the fight clock on the screen. James Vick, center of the octagon to start the fight. Here we go. Throws a high kick. He's bald-headed and shit now. Cut all of his hair off. James Vick looking like a big old skinhead and shit. Paul Felder, take him out. I don't know why. When I see a skinhead dude fighting, I always think of like American History X. Like, I don't know. I can't root for a bald skinhead motherfucker in a fight. Like, I feel like you would be on the wrong side of me in a prison fight. Nice body kick there from James Vick, bald-head motherfucker. Outside leg kick from James Vick. Paul Felder pressing the action. He's trying to get aggressive and touch that chin. Left hand, right hook. James Vick shakes it off like it didn't touch him, but Paul Felder says, motherfucker, I know that chin is questionable, and I'm going to try and touch it. Paul Felder's looking fucking great in here. He's confident. He don't give a fuck about how big you are. He wants to touch that chin. Another body kick from James Vick. He throws some strong body kicks up there. Paul Felder looked to block it, though. Paul Felder, also UFC commentator, very good at that job as well, but he's also a fucking great fighter. He reminds you of Dominic Cruz. He's really smart. He's got a high fight IQ, and that's good for being a fighter. He almost just touched James Hook with another left hook there. Outside leg kick lands for James Vick. Big right hook lands for Paul Felder. God damn, you can't eat too much of those, James Vick. But it didn't rock him. Vick was able to get out of the way of Paul Felder's straight left and come in with that range and touch him. And then a nice kick to the body from James Vick. Outside leg kick from James Vick. Let me get off of the Cynthia Calvillo shit. My bad, y'all. Uh-oh, the crowd just went, ooh, I think it was a big elbow from James Vick. Oh, it was an elbow from Paul Felder. It hit James Vick right on the mouth. High kick blocked. James Vick attempted a high kick. Paul Felder blocked it. I'm really a fan of Paul Felder. I like his commentary work. Like, I really am a big fan of Paul Felder. I just don't know if he's a champion, all right? Like, I just don't know if he's capable of being the UFC champ. But give him some good fights, a win over James Vick, man, I'll become even more of a fucking fan. I already like to do it as a commentator and a person and shit. I'm a fan of Paul Felder. James Vick misses on a high kick there. And if he can knock out a skinhead motherfucker tonight, that's another reason to like you. No, that's so wrong. James Vick's not a skinhead. But you guys, you got the earlier joke. James Vick circling on the outside, eating the outside leg kick, though. Paul Felder's trying to get in there and touch that chin, man. I like how Paul Felder's fighting. He ain't fighting scared. He wants to touch that chin. He really wants to touch that chin. If you see a weakness in a guy, if you think a guy has a weakness, you try and capitalize on it. If a guy's weakness is his fucking takedowns, you try and take him down. If a guy's weakness is his chin, you try and touch it. And Paul Felder's doing that. High fight IQ. That's really fucking smart. Could you imagine just trying to, I think James Vick's bad against wrestling. Let me try and take him down. And then he's so fucking tall, you can't take him down in the clinch because he's so tall? No, we've seen him knocked out. That's your opportunity. Same with Kevin Lee. His weakness is probably his chin. He's good at everything else. So what are you going to try and do in a fight? Paul Felder's trying to come in there and wing something and touch that fucking chin. That is extremely high fight IQ from Paul Felder. This strategy, I believe. Outside leg kick from Paul Felder. And he's being the aggressor here, bro. Nice confidence from Paul Felder, man. You know, when you're going against like a fucking 6'4" lightweight or some shit, you can imagine you're kind of like, holy shit, this is a big boy. Paul Felder ain't letting that height get to him at all. You wouldn't even know he was fighting against a huge fucking lightweight the way he's fighting this fight. Trying to come in and wing big shots and being the aggressor. I love this fight from Paul Felder so far, man. Ooh, good body kick from James Vick there. Might have clipped Felder's elbow, though. See if he blocked it a little bit. Paul Felder's been controlling the center of this octagon, having James Vick circling on the outside this whole fight, from what I can recall. James Vick's been working on his back foot the whole fight. Got to protect that chin. Left hook, right hook attempt from Paul Felder. He wants to touch that chin. Spinning back fist attempt from Felder. Oh, left hook touches that chin. That's what he's waiting for. Another left hook. That's what he's trying to do. The game plan is working. Paul Felder's game plan is fucking working. Touch that chin. Whoa, stumble. Coming forward. Now they're clinched up. That is a real weakness for guys. Some guys' weakness is their wrestling. Some guys' weakness is their fucking striking. Some guys' weakness is their chin. That's real. And Paul Felder thinks that's James Vick's weakness, and he's trying to take advantage of it. Great first round, man. Loving what I'm seeing from Paul Felder. I'm a fan of Paul Felder, so I'm loving what I'm seeing. Let's get that fight clock off the screen. I need to see the chat. What are you guys' thoughts on this fight so far, man? I'm about to scroll way down. Any in the chat, was this Felder-Vick fight already supposed to happen and got postponed due to injury, or am I tripping? Yeah. No, it was supposed to happen. James Vick got called up to fight Justin Gaethje in a main event. So it was a bigger opportunity, and that's when Paul Felder stepped in to fight Mike Perry. And got his arm broken in the fight, lost the fight, short notice. Now they're fighting, actually. But yeah, they were supposed to fight. James Vick got pulled out to fight and save the main event. Bada boom. Good first round, says David C. I agree. Damn, Paul tagged him, says Mr. Deftones. Yes, sir. He's a gun nut too, which doesn't always help, says Stamina MC. Who? James Vick? Or Paul Felder? I don't know. Paul Felder's my boy. I hope not him. I don't care if you're a fucking gun nut, but that just doesn't sound like a positive thing. John Wood says, quit calling dude a skinhead. You sounded like Jesse Smollett. I didn't call him a skinhead. Like, I did one time, but I was just comparing it to, like, the movie, American History X. I just gave an example. When I see somebody with the fucking skinhead, I think of American History X. So if you're a fighter, like, bro, we have imaginations. If I see a skinhead fighter fighting in a cage, I'm thinking about, like, some prison shit. And here we go, James Vick. controlling the clinch to start off this second round. Let's get this fight flag on the screen. James Vick in on the clinch, got Paul Felder against the fence, got double underhooks, controlling Paul Felder against the clinch, landing a knee to the thigh. He said, quit calling James Vick a skinhead. I think I only did that once. It's fucked up. But not that kind of skinhead. My cousin's a skinhead, but just bald. Controlling this clinch still James Vick, controlling this clinch in this round, just trading knees in the clinch right now. He's a fucking tall-ass guy to be trying to clinch with a, a shorter guy. Like with the double underhooks, he's got to always kind of like be hunched over a little. But he still has an underhook. Paul Felder has worked in a left underhook, so now each fighter has an underhook in the clinch. I wouldn't be surprised if the referee warns them to improve their position here. Both fighters just have an underhook. This was a really good fight before this position. But the referees, he's doing a good job. That was pissing me off in the Aljamain Sterling fight. That fucking punk-ass referee took Aljamain Sterling's position away and then let Jimmy Rivera have the exact same position. That ref pissed me off. I don't like seeing that shit, man. Don't take the fucking Aljamain's position away, dude. Ooh, nice left hand lands from Paul Felder. James Vick tried to come in with the right hand, and it was countered by Paul Felder. Paul Felder was able to return fire and land a nice left hand. Inside leg kick from Paul Felder. Paul Felder controlling the center of the octagon here. James Vick circling on the outside. Big right hand over the top from fucking Paul Felder. Man. And we know James Vick is... Isn't that how Justin Gaethje knocked him out? A fucking huge right hook? This one was more to the head and less to the chin, though. Oh, James Vick trying to blitz forward with the 1, 2, 3 combination. Big right hook. Right uppercut from James Vick looked like it connected. Now they're clinched up. James Vick's got these underhooks again against the fence. James Vick's a hell of a fighter. I feel like he could be fighting at 170 because he's really got good jiu-jitsu, too. He's like not just a, guy that can stand up with you. Like he's actually will throw up some nice submissions for it with his big ass. These underhooks, James Vick controlling the clinch with. Paul Felder lands an elbow on the break. Nice elbow, spinning attack to the body. Spinning kick to the body from James Vick on the break. Back to the center of the octagon. Paul Felder pressing forward. 1 minute and 17 seconds left in this second round. Nice jump knee to the body from James Vick. Looks like it lands there. Outside leg kick from James Vick as well. Paul Felder trying to come forward with that 1-2. He wants to touch that sweet spot. He's still trying to come forward with a left uppercut with the right hook over the top. Front kick to the body from Paul Felder. Outside leg kick from Paul Felder. Got James Vick hopping. Made him switch stances. He looks like his left leg might have got hurt off of that kick. Tries to throw a Superman punch there. Front kick to the body attempt from Paul Felder. Ooh, left hook over the top from Paul Felder lands after James Vick tries to come in with the front kick. Paul Felder fires away with that inside leg kick. Spinning kick to the body from Paul Felder misses. Paul Felder comes forward at the end of the round with a right hand followed by a left hook. Right hand connects, left hook misses. Bell rings. Paul Felder's raising his hand and mugging James Vick. James Vick just walking back to his corner. Paul Felder feeling himself. He's in the building and he's feeling himself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Paul Felder's in here doing it for the Bay. Yo, he walked away with his hand up. What? Paul Felder's in attack mode right now, boy. The round ended, he walked away with his hand up, mugging James Vick. Like, you want any more? James Vick didn't even see none of that because he was walking to his corner. But Paul Felder was feeling himself. Hand up, like, what's up? Mugging him all the way back to his corner. Paul Felder's still in attack mode and shit. The Irish Dragon. So take this fight clock off the screen until the fight starts. Gary Kindred said he gave him some humble pie. He didn't talk nearly as much as he did shit leading up to this fight. Vic needs a finish, he says Quincy Pinola. He might need the finish. Here we go, round 3 underway. Let's get it on here. Fight clock on the screen. Even though it's not on the screen. What the fuck? My bad. There it is. Front kick just misses. Front kick to the face from James Vick just misses. Paul Felder cutting off the octagon, controlling the center, looking to land that low kick. That low kick looked like it did some damage. James Vick's pulling that lead leg. His lead left leg is damaged. He don't want to get kicked in that anymore. He's already had to switch stances once, and every time Paul Felder even thinks about kicking that shit, James Vick moves it out the way. Spinning kick to the body from Paul Felder, right on the money. You usually don't hear spinning kicks to the body slap like that. That was a nice spinning kick to the body from Felder. Nice jump knee from James Vick, though. Looking to land an upper hook, but Paul Felder might have landed a nice right hook to fucking counter that. Then he gets the clinch, double underhooks, got James Vick against the fence. Getting underhooks against James Vick, it don't even feel like underhooks. Because his shoulders are damn near higher than your head. It's almost like overhooks. Fuck underhooks. These are like overhooks. They break away. James Vick trying to press forward with a combination. Looks like he misses on the punches. Inside leg kick from Paul Felder. He looks like he's trying to attack them legs. James Vick, is he limping? Inside leg kick from Felder again. James Vick's stances are switched. James Vick has switched stances. I think his left leg is damaged. Bad now. Tries to land a knee coming forward there. Three minutes and 11 seconds left in this third round. Knee attempt from James Vick. He eats a left hand over the top. Outside leg kick from Paul Felder. Inside leg kick from James Vick. Oh, eats a right hook followed by a left straight. Paul Felder connects. Outside leg kick from Paul Felder. 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in this fight. Paul Felder's looking fucking phenomenal. Co-main event, the very first ESPN card, dude. This fight could age very well for Paul Felder. I'll explain after this fight. Fucking left hook just drops James Vick in the center of the octagon. He's back to his feet. Paul Felder smells blood. Right hand to the body from Paul Felder. Breaks out of that clinch. 2 minutes and 15. I imagine Paul Felder, for the reasons I'm about to tell you, would love a spectacular finish. He would love a knockout. Outside leg kick from from Paul Felder. Felder starting to pull away on the strike count. Still in the center of the octagon, still bouncing on his feet, still trying to throw heavy leg kicks. Nice right hand for James Vick. Might have rocked Paul Felder for a second. Paul Felder tries to throw a right hand over the top that might have countered and makes James Vick clinch up with him. James Vick clinched against the fence, trying to take Paul Felder down. But if you can't get him down and you can't get the finish, you might have to break away and get a knockout here. You might be down 2 rounds. Let's go, Felder, the crowd chants. Crowd loving Paul Felder. Outside leg kick from James Vick as they break away from the clinch. The Let's go, Felder chant continues. Felder lands a right hand, but James Vick counters with the right. Spinning elbow connect for Paul Felder. As James Vick tries to jump in, he eats a fucking spinning elbow for lunch. Holy smokes, that one was like, because spinning elbows, they don't like land all the time. That motherfucker was right there. Spinning in the clinch against the face. You guys just spun like twice. 37 seconds left in the fight. Paul Felder has underhooks in the clinch. These guys are spinning. They break away. Paul Felder tries to break away with the big right hand. It just misses. James Vick pressing forward. A little desperation here. 20 seconds left. Good body kick from James Vick. Another body kick from James Vick. 15 seconds left. Oh, clinch up. Paul Felder pushes James Vick against the fence. James Vick turns the clinch around. Paul Felder tries to land a spinning back fist. Outside leg kick from James Vick. Tries to throw a jump knee. Good fucking fight, man. The bell rings. Paul Felder let him know, man, that was a hell of a fight, dog. You earned my respect. I mean, even if you didn't earn my respect with the trash talk and all of that shit, bro, good fight. That was one of them fights where Paul Felder and James Vick are probably going to be friends after that shit, respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Respect each other's game. Even if Paul Felder gets his hand raised, he's going to respect James Vick a little more after tonight. And as far as this fight aging well, man, this is a great spot for Paul Felder to be in. Because he's got a great future already as a UFC commentator. So now imagine being in the co-main event of the UFC's... This is a historic debut we're watching right now. The UFC on ESPN. They might be here for the next 50 years. And Paul Felder was the co-main event on the very first card. He's also a commentator. It's kind of like Shannon Sharp, right? He's a fucking 3-time champion and bada boom, got this history. Now he's a commentator doing big things. So, like, just imagine 10 years from now, Paul Felder, 15 years from now, calling the fights. And, like, I was actually in the co-main event on the very first ESPN card. So this win could age very well for Paul Felder if he continues to be a great sportscaster and commentator. So a huge opportunity, I believe, for Paul Felder in here if he can get his hand raised, which I believe he did enough to get his hand raised. Great co-main event. We got a heavyweight main event coming up, though, guys. Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez. Oh, shit. Low-key, an earthquake when these guys... You're going to feel an earthquake when these guys walk to the octagon. Floor should be shaking. Two big boys, Cain Velasquez, returning to fight Francis Ngannou. Oh, I don't know how the fuck this fight's gonna go. I picked fucking... I'm nervous because I picked Francis Ngannou on my predictions. 29-28, 29-27, 30-27. Winner, unanimous decision. Paul, the Irish Dragon, Felder. Good shit from Paul Felder, man. He's emotional in this win. Put a lot into this training camp. It was a long layoff. I broke my arm. Lost my father last year. This one was for my daughter and my mom. Mom, I love you so much. You raised 3 crazy sons. I won this one for you, Mom. Yo, man, that's dope. You know he's got 2 crazy fucking brothers we don't know anything about. For him to say that, you know his brothers are wild. You know this nigga's got some crazy brothers. He's the cage fighter. He's like, Mom, I know you raised some crazy sons. Like, he's acknowledging his other 2 brothers are equally fucking crazy. And he's the cage fighter. Like, you raised a crazy son. He didn't say that, you know, like his other 2 brothers are fucking doctors and shit. Oh, he just called somebody out and said the Irish Dragon is coming for you. Oh, shit, I'm seeing the All-Star, NBA All-Star game. Team LeBron beat Team Giannis by 14 points on the ESPN scroller at the bottom. LeBron James, 19 points, 8 rebounds. Giannis had 38 points, 11 rebounds. I know you guys don't care. Paul Felder's still giving this speech. He said, I'm going to be watching Justin Gaethje and Edson Barboza as close as I can. I want the rematch, or I want to fight with Justin Gaethje as soon as possible. Paul Felder doing everything right. He's killing it on the mic. He killed it in the fight. Motherfucking Paul Felder made a statement. I'm watching Justin Gaethje versus Barboza as close as I can. Yo, let's motherfucking go. Salute to the Irish Dragon, Paul Felder. Amazing performance from Paul Felder tonight. Unanimous decision victory over the executioner James Vick. And now next, the main event of the evening, Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez. What we're all here for. Can you believe Francis Ngannou only has one less MMA fight than Cain Velasquez? Francis got 15 fights. Cain Velasquez has 16 fights. Cain Velasquez has always been a smaller heavyweight. He's still, but it's like, I don't want to say a bigger Daniel Cormier. He's a great wrestler, but he's a fucking great wrestler. I don't know. This is just going to be a great fight. I can't rack my brain and tell you who's going to win. I can tell you it's a perfect matchup for Cain Velasquez, but I can tell you so was Curtis Blades. And fucking Curtis Blades got his block cleaned, and he's not a guy that's ever... When did Curtis Blades get knocked out? He had a doctor stoppage. He don't get knocked out. Curtis Blades... if you can beat Curtis Blades, you've got a chance against Cain Velasquez. It is what it fucking is. And I'm not saying Curtis Blades is Cain Velasquez. I'm talking about their styles. Francis Ngannou versus Cain Velasquez in the UFC's debut on ESPN. Here we go. Cain Velasquez, he's back, former UFC heavyweight champion. He's probably got a future in the WWE regardless. This is the last fight. Main event's coming up now.
Because you said you'd be done at 10.
I know, that's what I already said. Damn, I thought the fights would be over at 10, but nope. Looks like it'll be 11. But we're all good.
I don't know.
My bad, I had to mute the mic for a second, guys. Yeah, I didn't know if there was something else.
No, that was it.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You're going to have to ride with
But I will have to read or something about, I guess Andre's, if he's still up. Probably want to message him now. Francis Ngannou vs. Cain Velasquez, the main event, UFC on ESPN. Let me pull up the chat. Gaethje vs. Barboza is such an amazing matchup. No way it disappoints, says Mr. Deftones. I know, right? No way they come in there like Ngannou vs. Lewis or Wonder Boy versus name your opponent like Woodley. Cain by complete wrestlefuck or Ngannou by devastating knockout. Can't pick a round, says Ngannou. Says Gary Kendrick Jr. I'm with you. Here we go, says we the people. I'm scared, says Yo Jordan. If Cain can get the fight on the ground, he has a chance. Rooting for his comeback, says Lizzie Torres. I'm going with my Mexican brother Cain, says Power Techniques. Mr. Deftones, Mexico. Home crowd for Cain, says Jay Skills. Ain't nobody rooting for motherfucking Ngannou, especially after that upsetting-ass performance against Lewis. You motherfucker, you didn't make nobody happy with that fight. Walking out to the Mexican music, Cain Velasquez. I grew up around this shit. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You go to a circus and you just be, hey, I hit the salsa on you motherfuckers. Man, I don't know. Love the Brown Pride walkout music, says David C. Hell yeah. No one knows which Cain is going to show up, though he's a big question mark. The man has been out since UFC 12. This song gets me hyped, says Trey Young. Hey. I'm with you. I'm ready to walk out to some old school Eddie Guerrero shit. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. What y'all know about that? We the people. The champ has returned. My stream so far ahead, Cain's getting in the cage, says Mr. Deftones. On my screen, Cage is just now shaking the hands of some black dude with the hat. Now some white or some Mexican girl. Nice kissing his hand and going like this. Now he's unzipping his fucking fight gear. That's where I'm at on my screen. Cain holding it down for Team Brown. Local love on the walkout. Team Beige. Hey, like I tell my Mexican cousins, bro, we're all in it together. I know you think you're Mexican, but we're all light-skinned, bro. We're all Team Beige. The real war is against these pure-breed motherfuckers. No, I'm just kidding. Let me stop before I get shut down on YouTube. I said the real war. Get the fuck out of here. Brown Pride says John Wood. Cain is whiter than James Vick. Yo, what? He said whiter than James Vick. That's lit. He said Cain must have that Elizabeth Warren DNA. I can't even, bro. You just said he's whiter than James Vick. You don't get much whiter than that. That was funny. I'm watching on my actual cable, so Cain's already in the cage. For everyone who's ahead, don't spoil it, please, says Gary Kindred Jr. Love your salsa singing, says Lizzie Torres. Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. We just got like a new karaoke machine. Don't let me turn this into full-time karaoke. Damn, I want Cain to win, but I'm scared for him at the same time, says John Doe. I do too. It would be fucking amazing if Cain wins this fight, and it's a great matchup, but wouldn't it be wild? Uppercut from fucking South Africa. Given Sherm says Ngannou coming out to Tupac seems off-brand. Is he really coming out to Tupac? He is all eyes on me. No, what? Come on, what the fuck is the point of wearing all that bullshit at the press conference? If you ain't gonna walk out to some goddamn Huntuku motherfucking ritual, dog. You should at least be walking out to the fucking Black Panther soundtrack. Are you really, like, you're wearing a full headdress. You damn near had a bowl filled with water on your head at the press conference. And now we're walking out to Tupac? Which one is it? Are we walking out to fucking African spirituals and wearing headrests and head wraps? Or are we walking out to Tupac throwing up fucking West Side? Which one? Francis is on his way to the cage on mine. Lordy Lord, this is going to be nuts, says Given Sure Name. Is DC in Cain's corner, says John Wood. I would imagine he should be. He should be. Javier Mendez, I'm sure, should be. But I don't know if DC will be able to be in his corner because they got legitimate coaches. You know what I'm saying?
The taco stuff's on the stove. As far as I know, the kids are the only ones that have ate, and I would really like to have some of the food that I already cooked. And 2 pounds of meat didn't make very much. I normally make 3, but he didn't want to do 3 pounds of meat. So.
All right. Well, see when I get back, man. It's about to start. Drive safe though. You're not getting on the highway, are you? I bet, because that tire's gonna pop any fucking time. We need to get a new one in the trunk just for when it happens.
Love you.
Love you too. Drive safe. Francis Ngannou still walking out. Getting checked out right now. Stream is like 3 minutes behind Trey, says Trey Young. I'm not sure if that's because my connection or you might be watching it on TV. Like, if you're watching it on ESPN, you're going to be way ahead of me. I'm watching it on a stream, and I'm streaming on top of that. So we're going to have a little bit of a delay. David C's cracking up. Chris C says, here comes the knockout. This is Troll Buster. Chris C in the building. What's going on, Troll Buster? Oh, you get me, dog. Yeah. Swedish fish, motherfucker.
You should ask your channel the poll question.
They already know what's up. They know Swedish fish are fucking delicious. Francis is about to get to knock Cain the fuck out, says Chris C. I had stretch marks on my biceps and permanent veins because I trained so hard, says Trey Young. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Lizzie Torres says damn near walked out with a bowl of water on his head. Yo! Shit was spilling on the mic. He's sitting there. Is that too far? All right, Bruce Buffer's about to be announcing the fight on my screen, guys. No spoilers in the chat. Motherfucker had on a banana necklace at the press conference, walking out with the Thug Life tattoo. Cain had to come back because DC's scared to fight guys like Francis. DC's going to be retiring soon. Cain had to come back because WWE pulled his contract. No, I'm just kidding. Cain came back because this is a huge opportunity. This is historic. Cain came back and fought at UFC 200, which was a historic card. This is a historic card. Cain's coming back for the biggest fights. Like, he's not bothered with this other bullshit. UFC 200 was a huge card. Cain came back. This is the UFC's very first card on ESPN ever. This card will be talked about for years and years and years. This has a place in history. Cain's back. You know, he's back. It's a huge opportunity for him. Oh my God. Almighty Khan said it's all over. I don't know how. I don't even know if he's fucking telling the truth, but I'm shutting the chat off now. I'm not reading nothing else. Because Bruce Buffer's still saying, it's time on my screen. Fighting out of the blue corner. You got Cain Velasquez. My prediction, if you guys want to know it before the fight starts, and I'm not looking at no chat, I'm just looking at the fight. Cain's pacing back and forth. On my breakdown and predictions, I picked Ngannou. My before the fight, right now, prediction for this fight, and I said it before the fight earlier at the start of this stream, after talking with one of my friends. He said he could see Cain Velasquez actually finishing Francis Ngannou. And I said, that's actually a real possibility. That would be something surprising we've never seen. We've never seen Ngannou finished. That would shock the world, I believe. If Cain Velasquez finished Francis Ngannou, that would be crazy. So I think one of these guys gets finished. That's my prediction. And it's weird seeing that it's all over quote. I hope he's trolling. But that was my prediction anyway. I don't think this goes to the decision. Center of the octagon. Oh my God! These guys just touched gloves. What the fuck am I watching? Dude, Francis is backing up. I'm putting the fight clock on now. I can't miss a second. You guys will see the fight when it starts. You'll see the fight clock when it starts. One of the greatest heavyweights of all time, Cain Velasquez, taking on Francis Ngannou, one of the top contenders of today. Great style matchup for the former champion, Cain Velasquez, but this motherfucker Francis Ngannou is powerful. Center of the octagon. The fight's starting right now. Cain Velasquez showing some head movement, showing a body kick. Oh my God, these guys are swinging like this. Someone's for sure going to sleep. Oh, inside the leg kick just misses from Cain Velasquez. Cain Velasquez is back in action right now. Just misses on a high kick there. Oh, Cain trying to come in with the hammer fist left hook. He dropped Cain! He dropped him! It's fucking over! Oh my... Oh, shit! No way! No fucking way! No fucking way! Yo! Rama! Fucking... Cain just got knocked out. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Bobby? Cain just got fucking knocked out, Rama. It's fucking crazy. What the fuck? Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Cain is pissed! Oh my God! What the fuck? You guys, What the fuck? Cain's knee gave out. He got clipped. Oh, shit. And then he got hit, and then he was just done. Trying to shoot a single on the referee. Ngannou. It only took 2 punches. Knocked out the former heavyweight champion. And this is the thing with Ngannou. He can fucking lose, or he can win. Against anybody. Francis Ngannou just knocked out Cain Velasquez in the first round. I don't even know. I gotta come in and check the chat out. Oh my shit. I gotta disagree with you, Lady Full-Time MMA. Them shits are hella delish. Oh yeah. Man, yeah, I'm telling y'all, Swedish fish are fucking delicious. Don't listen to her. You're 2 minutes back on Ripple and 3 minutes back on live ESPN. I don't give a damn. I can't believe that. It is all over. Oh my God. I picked Ngannou to win, man. Good thing I made my predictions when I was being logical and not in the moment sipping some beers. Wow. Man. I fucking love the UFC, you guys. John Wood says not surprised. I mean, he knocked out Curtis Blades. That's what I said. Like, bro, he knocked out Curtis Blades. Don't think he can't just knock out a fucking wrestler because he just did it. You can be as smart as you want. You get one of them things put on your fucking head, you might go down. His knee more buckled, but after that, when you're eating shots on the ground, you're going to sleep. And it's really shitty that Cain's knee gave out. David C says, I hope it wasn't a career-ending knee injury. His injury has already been plagued. His career has already been plagued by injuries. That's unfortunate. Cain's done, says Conspiracy Gamer. Maybe he can go powerbomb some motherfuckers in the WWE. Stamina, she said, fuck, that's dark. What, did somebody say some dark shit on the mic? Okay. And Ngannou says, I promise you guys, I'm back. You're going to see me around again. What does the Matrix say? Swedish fish are outstanding, babe. If you're still in here, you can eat a dick. Swedish fish are delicious. Fucking thank you, full-time family. Let her know. Not 100% his knee gave out ASAP, says Jay Skills. Cain should have fought the first round like Daly, says Trey Young. Francis would destroy JDS, says Crockner. Francis versus JDS, is that what's next? Oh, shit. That'd be a great fight. JDS coming off win after win. Francis only lost once in the UFC by decision after 5 long rounds. Other than that, he's been knocking everyone out. Yeah, no, that's facts. He lost to one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, Stipe Miocic. I've said that. Like, if you think somebody got exposed against one of the best fighters in the world, it doesn't even make sense. Just saying that doesn't make sense. You don't get exposed by one of the best fighters in the world. He's one of the best fighters in the world. He exposes fucking everybody. That's what happens when you're one of the best. It looks... Who did we just watch tonight? Aljamain Sterling? Are you going to tell me he fucking exposed Jimmy Rivera? No! He's just one of the best fucking fighters on the planet, and it's hard to beat those guys. You don't get exposed when you lose to Stipe. You lost to fucking Stipe. High fight IQ, phenomenal fighting. That's why he's the champion and broke the record for the longest defending UFC heavyweight champion ever. That's not exposed. Wow. Francis versus Stipe 2. Francis versus JD. Yes, a lot of potential fights. Cain's on the mic. Said he was ready to go. Calm. Relaxed. This is why this sport's so great. You never know what's going to happen, he said. He said, I know I can give you guys more. I'm truly sorry for this. You guys have all been great for me. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Cain Velasquez. This man low-key looks like he could fight at light heavyweight. Gracious in defeat, Cain Velasquez. Ngannou the first round knockout. And just for the shits and giggles, I'm going to see if I bet any fake money on him. Full times. Fake money bankroll. Old time's sake. Where we at? What a fucking Ngannou first round KO. Who'd have thunk, man? What a fight night. We had to start off the night Andre Fili versus Miles Jury. That was a great fight. Vicente Luque with the comeback win. Third round finish. Crone Gracie first